Yeah!
Hey, what's going on?
Scalpod discovers a cure to malaria and immediately deletes it. Tonight on Time for the Show, Caller23 gets his phone bill and discovers there are way more than 23 callers using his phone. Tonight on Calling for the Show, Dr. Cosmac gets lost looking for his car and winds up in Portugal. Tonight on Time for the Show, Pease learns that the show he thought he was joining has been taken over by pirates addicted to lobster. Tonight on Time for the Show, Dr. Fox uncovers an elaborate conspiracy, is caught by lizard people wearing human skin, and then commits suicide to avoid being interrogated.
You know that pirate lobster thing is not so fun.
Havedumbluck are employed by lizard people wearing human skin to host a show about empowering lesbians. Tonight on Time for the Show, ghosts take over a local restaurant, then revamp the menu to serve only goulash. Tonight on Time for the Show, Holy Shaman Aspiritus III warns of a mass conspiracy organized by lizard people looking to take over local radio shows.
You're listening to freethinkradio.com, and I'm your substitute host tonight right now, Reverend Negative. I think we got Peas in the room.
What do you mean you think that Peas is in the room?
You think
He
so?
could be an imposter.
Sounds like me.
Wait, I want to know. I was gonna call in tonight too, and I could have done it scot-free. I wouldn't even have to deal with.
Can. Yeah.
Well,
I'm dedicated to take on a character named Please. Just to take your place
It's
for
like
tonight.
Peas, but please.
Exactly.
oh, that's clever. That'll work.
It probably would be a lot better if you stuck around.
It might be. It might not. You know, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. It might not. It might be
Hey, Peas,
worse.
how you doing, buddy?
I'm getting tired of the quarantine.
You got the quarantine blues. You got the cabin fever, Peas.
Well, First of all, for a guy like me who prays for the sweet, sweet release of death every single day,
You too.
of course, self-quarantining seems kind of counterproductive towards my life goals.
Have you tried? This is a helpful hint. Running into the wall repeatedly until you pass out.
The what? The vole?
The wall.
Into a vole?
Just
Because
go
a
straight
vole's a
into
very
the wall.
small animal.
No,
I don't think that would cause much impact.
Peas, wait a minute. What is this stuff with the sweet release of death? I thought you said that every day you wake up is a new adventure, Peas.
If you die, perfect.
That's a good question, Cosmic. I do enjoy life in general. However, I've had so many things happen in the adventure that being the Peas is that if this is the last day, whatever. I'm fucking fine with that.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Good.
I'm listening.
I'm good. I guess my only regret, and I do have one regret, is I have never done DMT, and I don't want to have to die to do it because I know your brain releases DMT when you die, and I think that would really suck. That would really suck for me. Like, wow, this stuff's great. I wasted a lot of time
But really,
not doing this.
it's very short term. I wouldn't necessarily say it's worth it. If you've done acid, that's a lot better.
Did you ask me if I've ever done acid?
Well, I'm just saying.
You're cute.
So DMT is just sort of like
What's
very
this guy's
short.
name?
Havedumbluck.
Ronald Megatron.
Clearly, I'm gonna go with a yes based on how you answering or like.
Well, I don't
but
think
still.
you should assume my psychedelics nature.
I'm just saying.
I might have been leading you astray. That's exactly what.
What I'm saying is, you're not
Someone
missing
would do.
out if you've already done acid.
Really? Now, come on. Because I've done procretious or what's a lot? What's that word? Starts with P. It means a lot.
Procrustean, I think, is the word.
Yes, I've done procrustean amounts of problems. But here's the thing: I've heard about these machine elves and the whole dimensional shift thing, and I want to see if that's real, because I find it very odd. You don't find a common theme with people and their experiences with acid as much as you do with DMT. I think with DMT there's a whole so commonality in the experience that denotes some kind of investigation.
I just didn't enjoy it only like lasting 5 minutes.
I've been doing DMT since I was a baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's supposed to be
that's supposed to be one of the whole thing. That's what your brain's releasing or something.
And if you get super into it, there's a big problem right now in that dimension, is that they have all these ugly earthers coming in and like, hey, what's going on? I'm tripping, man. And they're like, what the fuck? We're trying to watch TV here. It's like a Rick and Morty interdimensional cable vision show.
Sure.
But if you're familiar with the concept. But and the goddesses supposedly, now if you get into this very deeply with Wooks and whatnot, they'll talk about the goddesses upset that too many people are using the sacrament.
What are you talking about? Like the underworld dude in the Egyptian times?
No, I'm talking right now times, dude. If you could believe it or not, right now in 1998, people believe these kind of things.
Yeah, but what about, could you tell me about in 1974, the future?
Or 80?
I could. What, do you want to know the future from 1974? That would seem kind of easy. I'm not sure that that's worthy of the Peas' powers. I'll do it. Do it. But you only get one request from the Peas. Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Is that it? Are you like a genie?
That's what you want it to be?
So you're like a genie? Oh no!
No, genie gives you 3 fucking things. I'm just answering a question, dude.
Hold on. All right, here's my question. How do I achieve superior power amongst all human beings?
Well, the better question is, why would you want to? Being the best piece of shit in the shit
I was hoping you'd let me know.
Is no accomplishment except for maybe you're there for the birds to pick the corn out of your corporeal corpse.
So you're saying
that's good.
Basically, the premise of my question is invalid, and therefore you can't tell me.
I can answer your question. I just don't see. It's like, can I see God or something? Yeah, you probably could if you wanted to. So if you really wanted to take over humankind, it'd be very simple.
Achieve superior power over humankind.
Right. I'm telling you how to do that.
But I really hope it's
as soon as you can, try to become the CEO of the Nestle Food Corporation.
Oh yeah,
because you'll find that makes you control 90% of the bottled water, and that people are scared of regular tap water now. So that eventually you've already privatized many springs and water sources throughout this great continent, and Europe and China and wherever the Russians call their continent. I guess it's still technically Asia. But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're
scared of no tap water.
But here's the thing, because when you control the water, see, people think, you control oil. No, when you control the water in about 60 years, maybe 40 years, and water becomes this huge commodity, you will have dominion over all, because you will be the water king. You will be the water king. So that's how you do it. Now, how you get to those spots, that's on you, dude. But that's how you do it.
Fast forward,
and you're the Joker.
And then we're at Waterworld, right?
No, that would defeat the whole purpose. You see, well, I guess you can't drink any of that water.
How are your gills coming along, Pete? Is those growing in okay?
I'll be fine. I'll be.
Yeah, I got 2 gills, but they're not behind my ears. Annoyingly, they're behind my scrotum.
Well, that's kind of.
I don't know why that's funny. I really don't know why that's funny. I don't know why I gave a kachortle and almost a pshaw over that.
No,
it wasn't so much a pshaw, but it was a definite kachortle.
Yeah.
That
it was a release
for some reason. For some reason, that struck to the 6-year-old in me.
It was a mild surprise.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was.
It has to be the best of us, really. Can you imagine just being
in Waterworld?
It's not negative. Negative. This is very different from the show that you do, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you have reverb.
On that show, he doesn't talk.
At all? What is he like, Teller?
He's sort of
is there like a pantomime? Is there a series of cartoons that we look at?
Honestly, most of his shows is him going...
like Tina and Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's my thing. Don't judge me.
Dreams of...
Man, it sounds like you're coming through the sweet, sweet tones of Avengers 66 with full-on spring reverb, dude.
What? If I'm going to have sex with anyone, it's a spring weaver.
So what's Argus Q Fox's excuse for? Is he producing? Is he in the background doing his dream of just producing?
He's like locked in the basement.
No, he committed seppuku.
Yeah, well,
he didn't. And
he refused the hostile takeover, so he cut off his manhood, and then
it's not actually
tell everyone.
cut his insides out.
It's not a beer. It is
but in that it was
one's entrails
an honor passage of host for tonight.
You just march right along. You go.
The two of us.
It's a good show. Go ahead. March right.
He didn't actually tell me that directly. He doesn't talk to me.
No.
Who's that? I'm sorry, I lost track of what you were saying.
He did everything in his best possible way. However, this show is very different.
Well, Sambuca is a different situation. It doesn't involve swords.
No.
Well, if you're doing it right, it does.
It could. If you're like in a Slavic area, it probably does. But just in regular, like...
I know your friend Scoops knows all about that sword dancing with the Sambuca.
I don't know if he's that kind of Slav. You know, there's all different kinds. It's a Slavisport of Slavs.
Yeah.
In the Slavic part of Europe.
It reminds me of an ex-girlfriend that I had.
And strangely, none of them like each other.
Schlagesborg.
They're like sub-geniuses. They're the sub-geniuses of countries.
The nickname she gave her vagina.
They all like meth and cool stuff, but anytime two of them get together, they break out a war over something that happened 1,300 years ago.
Yeah, not like, that cool stuff, CMT.
What does meth have to do with anything?
Well, no, I think it's important that people, like, you understand the Bosnian War was based over a beef from 1130, right?
Yeah.
That all the genocide and bullshit that we went through as a country and all that stuff.
Eat that beef. Do not eat
that was all based on these guys having a beef from 1130 still and not letting it go. Can you imagine? Like, I get mad at my neighbor because the basketball comes in my yard sometimes. Can you imagine being pissed about that? Like 900 years later.
Can you imagine your great grandchildren killing the great grandchildren?
Yoda.
Remember when peas wanted you to get that basketball out of his yard?
Also, ain't that the age of like Noah or some shit? Or Moses?
Is it true that Argus Fox committed Sudoku? Did I hear that right?
I don't think he likes games like that. That's not something that Argus Q Fox thinks is fun.
Well, he said you always want to try something once.
No, well, apparently not familiar with Dr. Fox.
I think he committed Sabarino.
I'm making split pea soup. What are you boys doing?
He's making split pea soup.
That's disgusting.
In for the show for 30 seconds, and then he's like, "I'm out, y'all."
Kind of disgusting bodily functions.
Can you see my shirt?
Is that a friendly neighborhood cyborg Scalpod?
Can you see my shirt now that we got video in Discord?
Scalpod. Yeah, I can see your shirt, Peas.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt, Peas.
This is pretty interesting, being able to see the peas.
Yeah, it's different. Fox should have been here for this great breakthrough.
Yeah.
He is missing out.
Fuck peas.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Matches your
I'm gonna steal
this
some of your
shirt
license
is
plate
from
numbers
the
there.
first X Day that I was not able to attend, but I virtually attended, and the whole theme of the X Day became the Fuck Peas X Day. So I'm very proud of this shirt.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was at that one.
Yeah.
And then I went to my first X day the following year, and it was everything I dreamed it to be. Even better.
Well, you got ripped off then.
I have very low expectations.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the boys. So, hey, here's the thing, Peas. I'm proud to see that you're practicing social distancing from Carrots. The poster behind you shows me that you're clearly staying one beetle apart, and that's good.
That's
good job. I can only see George.
I was more curious with the license plates. I was going to try to copy those.
Yeah, they issue that poster to you when you turn 50. And you get one in the mail. So
whether
just
you want it or not.
Whether you want it or not. Here's a picture. Here's a big, giant, oversized poster of the guys walking across the Abbey Road, the Beatles. You're 50. Welcome to middle age.
Welcome to the club.
Yep. So I balance it with my Argus Fox.
Just wait until you're 64.
Patch. Can you see my picture of Argus Fox? And then I always...
We can see everything right now. I can see it to your nostrils. That's really weird.
I keep my stuff here, my stickers, my promotional
Keys, you're supposed to put those on, like, lampposts and stuff.
I'm gonna, but I can't leave right now.
Toilet seats.
Can't leave the house right now.
Try out the soaps.
My cousin lives across town. He went to go protest. Drove in his
on
car
your window asking for supplies.
And honked his
just wear a mask and gloves, you know. You can still go around putting up stickers.
Remember when that used to be bad? You couldn't go in a store if you were wearing a mask and gloves. They'd be like, "Oh no, sir, you leave right away. Go."
I like to throw rocks at people who are walking by.
Still,
it's like, "Oh, get out of here, you unmasked bastard! Are you trying to kill me and my offspring?"
If you're a black guy, it's probably still not advisable.
Maybe you could use a white mask.
Perhaps. We'll never know. Or will we? Delve into your own psyche.
All you gotta get is that second of doubt, and then you could duck. I've seen it in a lot of movies. If you get the second of doubt before they shoot and start moving, when they film it, it'll be almost like slow motion, and you can duck the bullet.
Well, it sounds like what you're saying is all we need is the unreasonable doubt. You know, they always say in court proceedings, beyond.
If someone's going to shoot me,
it's like, well, if you have an unreasonable
look
doubt,
out behind you
can't go beyond it.
Then run away when they turn around.
Right when they're pulling the trigger, go, look out behind you.
Yeah,
and then make that real sudden movement. Whoa! Look out behind you.
Yeah.
Except for that, your typical subgenius would be like, "Look out behind me."
Yeah, he would. But then he'd turn around and flash him with his butt.
Yeah,
San Diego.
Got behind me. It's my behind.
This man.
We have to have a joke in San Diego. And it basically goes bang, bang, bang. Please stop or I'll shoot. It's funnier then because they used to shoot a lot of people, but I still think it's worth saying.
Oh, it's not funny.
Shoot or I'll stop.
Yeah. That's the police. Stop.
That was a national joke for a while.
The bang part is where he shot the gun already.
Oh, hold on, everybody, hold on. We're gonna see the depths. I want everybody to stop for a second.
Get it now.
We're gonna see the depths of Scalpod.
Everybody shut up. He wants to talk.
Yeah.
What Scalpod? What case?
Shh, be quiet. Don't talk. Peas wants to say something.
I can tell that you know. Why was it a national joke? Why was it funny on a national?
I think it was at the very least Rodney King, if not before.
It was before, and it was a huge major national news story.
I can't remember the name, I'm afraid.
A young black man killed a police officer. Or he got shot like 8 times in the back after running away from a police officer or something like that.
Yeah, one of those two things.
But I can't remember if he killed somebody first or not. Because then it doesn't seem to make
they couldn't either.
Then you'd be glad that you guys shot that guy. So I'm gonna say he didn't kill anybody first, but they were trying to, hey, you need to come with us and talk about stuff.
Just so long as you're sure of your facts before you go reporting them on this trusted news source.
It's Canadian.
I get all my news from PZNN.
Of course you do.
The Peas News
approved.
Network.
Scoops
right.
approved.
All the
Hell
news
yeah.
that's fit
Scoops
to
is
peas.
the number one reporter.
He's he's, you know, I gotta tell you something. Jim Macon, our Caribbean correspondent.
Yeah. How are things in the Caribbean? Have you checked in with Jim lately?
See, Scoops is the #1 reporter, but Jim Macon is the Caribbean correspondent, so they compete with each other.
It's
but they
ironic.
have
It's ironic.
totally different jobs. They have totally different jobs, so they can never like Scoops the
Well,
correspondent.
Scoops doesn't correspond. He only sends out reports.
Correct. Yes, he's a reporter.
Jim, we
He's
really have to.
corresponding.
Yeah,
He's
we're
a
sending and
correspondent.
receiving letters from Jim.
Correct.
Jim brings it all together for us, but he's never going to get promoted.
He seems like
And he seems
But you know, it's okay.
He hides his resentment.
Being
pretty
a
well.
Jamaican, I don't think he really has that much ambition.
That's racist.
That is totally racist. Come on,
not
Pete.
racist. Why is
he
that
could have
racist?
ambition. He just knows to hide it because he has no chance. And that's also racist.
That's racist.
sexist, Peas.
That's racist. I was just saying that many people in Jamaica are very laid back and they're like hanging out,
Sure.
doing
That is
stuff.
the stereotype.
It's not the stereotype, dude. It's how they are. It's fucking hot
That's
there.
what a stereotype is.
It's hot and humid, and dude, that's goddamn, man.
It's like
so hot.
here's the when I never understood right. You had
Yeah, it's pretty hot and humid in Florida too. We're all
So imagine that.
Here.
Imagine that like 10 times worse. That's Jamaica.
For some reason, you had Speedy Gonzales as a character, right? Cartoon character. Everybody loved him. Everybody
when I
knew
was a
Speedy
kid,
Gonzales. Completely. But what was this? But let me ask you this: what was the stereotypical depiction of a Mexican?
Well, now hey, that was covered very well in the Speedy Gonzales cartoon segments because he had a friend.
He had a cousin.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Slowpoke Rodriguez was the stereotype.
And he's
Because
always so
Speedy-
Speedy.
Speedy was
I'm
the
so
stereotype buster.
sleepy. Yeah. Those were great cartoons. Speedy Gonzales could pick all our crops right
the
now.
best cartoon.
Yeah.
Some might say.
Speedy
Speedy could
Gonzales
pick
would
them
have all that
We would
stuff.
only need the one immigrant. We have a reduced immigration to one. Speedy Gonzales, and he will
I
pick
actually
all
liked
of the
the
produce.
other illegal immigrant, the one from Mars, Martian.
Martin the Martian.
To Earth?
Martin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian. Okay.
Yeah.
Marvin is he very.
like didn't
Now,
have
was
a
there a
face.
Martin?
Merlin
There's
the Martian.
two. There's a Marvin and a Martian.
No, it's Merlin the Martian.
Oh, Martin the Martian is from my favorite Martian, and that
My
Martian's
favorite
name
Martian.
is Martin.
Yeah.
He had antennas that came out of his head. And
He
a
had other
spaceship in
antennas
the
that came out
garage.
of other places too, but
And
they
a
didn't show those.
spaceship
Marshall.
that was in the garage.
Well, it was the 50s. They couldn't show those anymore.
Right. Maybe in the remake.
And I think it was the Incredible Hulk was his roommate. The guy who played the Incredible Hulk, Bruce
Lou
Banner.
Ferrigno?
No, the other one, Bruce Banner guy. I think he was like
Alan Alda?
Oh,
Was it like the Hulk was friends with an alien?
We all know the Hulk was friends with himself.
He's not an alien. He's a mutant.
Well, if you think about it, it would be.
He's not even a mutant. It
would be hard for the Hulk.
He's a product of science gone wrong. Gamma
It would be hard for
radiation.
the Hulk not to be friends with himself because the Hulk diverges into so many different characters. There's Red Hulk.
Yeah. My
There's
favorite
the
is
mutant.
the
Well,
Grey Hulk.
now they have
There's the
Grey
Grey Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
there's
never getting rid of him.
which one's
Bill Bixby.
Bill Bixby, correct. Bill Bixby, also well known for Eddie's father. Eddie's father.
Yeah, that's right.
Where he had a Chinese
These youngins, they
butler
won't know
lady.
about that stuff.
He had a Chinese butler lady that we were never sure if he was banging or not.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because she was a little bit older, but that guy was
notes and stuff.
a horn dog, and you never knew if he came back from one of them
If he
parties.
wasn't banging her, it was only because he was a racist.
And she was, oh, Mr. Eddie's father.
Wait,
No, Mr. Eddie's uncle.
This has been Cultural Touchstones with Peas.
That's what we had to watch when we came home from school.
It explains everything.
I've learned so much about Hulk tonight.
Like, what about the flying nun? Remember Sally Fields? She had this big. That's when nuns were.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but she stopped.
Right?
When that show was done, she stopped flying because she kicked the habit.
Well, she actually hurt herself on that show quite a bit.
Was Sally Fields?
This is getting to be a habit with you, Scalpod.
Sally Fields was in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
In like the 70s.
I was gonna say at this point, who was it?
A German scat porn movie most people don't know about.
Jeez.
That was Sylvester Stallone.
They don't be looking that up on YouTube.
Yeah, there was a breakfast at Kiki's with
It's all out
Sylvester
there.
Stallone.
It's all out there. Research.
I should not have had that taco salad. Oh, my stomach.
Too much sausage.
Hey, did you guys see the news that old Schwarzenegger's daughter is pregnant with Chris Pratt's baby now?
Dude, what's his fascination with these little horses that he's got eating at his kitchen table with him? I think that's super
Schwarzenegger?
weird.
Yeah.
He's always doing these shoots. Look at me and my tiny horses. They're eating eggs with
He uses
me.
a horse for weightlifting.
Who feeds a horse eggs? I don't think horses are designed to eat eggs.
Did you say he has them at the time? He's dining with horses at his table?
In his house. Or if there's horses in my house, they're miniature.
They're like dwarf horses.
Listen, I gotta say,
Such a buff, big dude would feel the need to have such small horses.
It's really cute.
Yeah,
because
I know.
the horses also
It's like he's
speak with an Austrian accent.
undercompensating for something.
every time
No,
Scoop sees a miniature horse, he pisses himself. He's like, oh my god, look, I must take a picture and do a selfie with this baby horse.
He does seem kind of genuinely sweet to the horses.
The horses say, "Nay."
He speaks their language.
Okay. I like that one.
They're Austrian horses.
So they're used to pulling carts to ovens.
The hills are alive.
I want you to brush my hair. Slowly.
You think the little horses are like, you guys think you have it bad? Look what they did to us. We used to be Clydesdales. Those fucking Germans turned us into a fucking big dog. Our whole species.
They wore him down.
Hey, Peas, do we have any contacts in like Austria? We should look into getting.
You know, if Argus Fox was here, he could tell us how many listeners we have in Austria, and
there
apparently,
are European subgeniuses, and probably more
apparently
than
the show is more popular in Europe than it is in the United States or Canada.
Yeah, but they're only using it to torture people over there.
I think they use it for the soundtrack to some of that scat porn they put out.
Part of their repressive communistic regime.
I'm not going to pay the goddamn union anymore. Just play Pease's show while he shits on her.
Listen, do you really think that they play like
Very popular in Austria. We're very popular in Austria.
Oh, Time for the Show is for sure getting played over there.
Listen,
They're like,
now,
this is an example of what
I gotta check my soup, so we gotta take a commercial break.
Oh yeah, is it time for the song?
Commercial
Yep,
break.
time for the song.
Yeah, time for the song.
Back in like a couple minutes. I gotta check my soup. It might be too late. Fuck. I gotta go.
Oh, soup's on. Soup's on.
Is it
Let him get his soup, and then we'll talk about him behind his back. All right, now everybody say everything they hate about peace. Go.
I don't like his glasses.
Yeah, it takes too long.
And this is 20th Century Man by the Kinks.
My favorite.
And yes, you are back listening to Time for the Show with your step-in hosts.
Oh, Lord.
I know, right? Reverend Negative. Why anyone let me do this, I don't know. We'll find out one day.
And Havedumbluck.
I wasn't finished.
Yeah, but you forgot to do that the first time around, so I don't know.
Well, if I forgot the first time...
I was just like, I wasn't going to complain about it. I was just going to introduce myself.
But specifically, I would bring it up the wrong second time or the first time. time or the third.
Usually, when you have a guest on, you introduce them at the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, that was.
Well, maybe unless they're a very special guest, you really want to save it, for dramatic impact.
I mean,
They're so special.
They're so special. You just want you want to hug them and love them to the day you die.
Hug him and love him and feed him and squeeze him.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, we're just murdering.
We're talking about Havedumbluck.
Squeezing someone till they suffocate to death.
Oh man, I just made some killer split pea soup in case there's apocalypse. I'll have soup.
That's your go-to soup? Is the split pea?
What split?
No, it was Carrot's birthday, and I got her honey baked ham for her birthday.
Yeah.
It had this bone in it, so I wanted to make some hot ham water from the bone.
Did you call it the split pea soup?
No, it could be. That's how fucking good it is, dude. That's how off the hook it is.
Fucking good split pea soup.
Yeah, I'll put thyme and rosemary and leek. And,
thyme?
And then
you put some thyme in there?
Yeah.
You said you put some.
That's how you say thyme, but you really call it thyme.
Okay.
Thyme,
and then see, but none of that shit stays in it because I just take the hot ham water, and that's what I use to do the peas in.
That's all he cares about.
That's all I care about. That hot ham water.
It's when you take a pig and you just dip it in your bathtub full of like 110 degree water.
You got soup.
Soak it in there for a while and then pull it out and then take that water out. That's hot ham water.
How do you know so much about pigs? I thought you were a fisherman.
Well, I don't know anything about pigs, but I know about peas kind of cooking.
With hot dogs.
Are there any other uses for that hot ham water, peas?
You guys know that peas is really a good cook, right? Like bouillabaisse.
Sure.
I mean,
bouillabaisse. He can say bouillabaisse, but I challenge him to spell it. He can probably make it. I trust him to make it. I don't trust him to spell it.
Yeah, it's got some. Like I won't watch Wheel of Fortune for 2 reasons.
Bouillabaisse is always true and never.
Bouillabaisse.
One reason I won't watch Wheel of Fortune is because I'm not a very good speller, and I never know what the words are ever. I'm like,
that's a big problem.
I'm like, what? Really?
Here's the thing though, Peas. You got to know your strength, so I'll give it to you, man.
And then the other thing is,
Socrates, old Socrates said, "Know thyself."
Yeah,
my problem is I think they're
check
E's.
Check that one off.
I don't know what they send you when you're 60. I mean, at 50 they send you a Beatles poster. I guess that's okay.
And then when you're 64, they send you another Beatles.
No, wait a second. I'm confused though. Like in 20, 30, 40 years, when these like millennials and Generation Z and shit, they're showing when they hit 50, they're still gonna get the Abbey Road poster, and they're like, "Who the fuck are these?"
No, they'll get the Doktor Faux patch.
Oh, okay.
It's just like you can't see my Eddie's father. No, you know what it was? It was the courtship of Eddie's father.
The courtship of my Eddie.
Generation Z will get
and that's why he didn't know if he was going to bang that lady that was his housekeeper. Because you're like, what is this? He's just like a Playboy guy. And then there was another show.
Was he also secretly a crime fighter at night? I mean, because that's what some of those.
This lady just died, but she was the lady that was the nurse on the show Julia, and it was super controversial because 1, she had a job, 2, she was black, and 3, she worked with white people in a hospital. So it was crazy. Like they would send you.
If
your parents saw you watching that show,
she was a black person with a job who worked with white people in a hospital, and she wasn't a custodian.
Yeah, they would deprogram
that was the
you. You would get shown in a van, and you would get deprogrammed. But she's very famous, and she just recently passed away. It's a very sad story, actually.
Well, we don't want to linger on the sad.
The worst.
You know what I'm looking forward to in the future? I can already see it. Is when we're reminiscing about how kids had to watch Dr. Fox's TV shows as reruns when they got home from school. They'll be like, "Yeah, fuck! I watched Fox and Friends all the time with my grandpa," and they'd be like,
"All I saw was Peas and Reverend."
Best show ever. You know it is.
What's that?
Oh, Fox and Peas show. I can't wait
Wow.
to see from like when I'm in 5th grade.
I can't wait for all those kids to get like peas shows.
Don't
Mind
you
your
guys think
Fox
we have
and Peas.
chemistry? Me and Fox, like we could be.
Sure, it could have been you, but here's the question piece: which one of them would
there
you
we
have
go.
been? Fonzie or Rich?
That's a
Back
game.
to it,
You guys
go
think
back.
that's a game? What we should do is we should have, okay, Fox and Peas are these people, and then there's a panel, and they decide who Fox and Peas would be out. But how would you determine a winner? Because
Are you guys gonna be like Sam and Max?
like me and Fox could be Sam and Dave.
Or Dave and Buster. You know who they are, right? Peas.
Dave and Buster, they sell bad pizza and old video game tokens to old people, right? Trying to hold on to their youth.
He's got it.
You've got it. That's exactly it.
You are
I
right.
went to the arcade.
game.
I was the dance king. Now at Dave and Buster's, I'm whack-a-mole master.
Wait, are you sure those are moles?
How many moles did you whack?
In elementary school, they gave me an
Let me
award
rub
for
against your
whacking my
vagina
ball.
now that I have shown you prowess at Dig Dug.
I can easily beat you in Dig Dug. 2-player mode. Alright. Fine.
Joust with me.
You know, if that's what I have to do to prove myself.
You know what my favorite video game was? Zaxxon.
Zaxxon?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
it's a
I
spaceship.
remember that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3D.
flying a spaceship, isometric view. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Zaxxon, dude. I would fuck some shit up in Zaxxon. The other one I liked too was Chopper. The first Chopper game, and it was like Defender but with a helicopter.
Yeah.
Remember Defender?
You gotta pick people up from
Zaxxon
the ground
had like
too.
the joystick where it was sort of 3-dimensional, but not. What do they call it?
It was I think they called scrolling games.
Yeah, but like it was like a.
Oh, Zaxxon had a diff to it because its angle was different, so you would actually drop.
But you could
have
go
a
up and down in
height.
altitude, right?
Up or down altitude, and that was super important to the game. You had to have that shit dialed in, or don't be coming around trying to be Zaxxon King.
So hey, I just posted a picture in here, Peas, of I saw the Starsky and Hutch car last week in one of the shops that are one of our customers. And
That's not the real Starsky and Hutch.
no,
That's
it's
one of his
totally,
helpers.
it's totally them.
Yeah,
They totally moved to
Starsky
Portland,
and
Oregon,
Hutch.
and they
That's-
came to Mickey. They
that's
came
just one
to.
of
They
their
brought it to Mickey's
helpers.
Automotive.
Look, the spirit of Starsky and Hutch is in all of us, Scalpod.
Every time I ramp.
But which
The
one would
spirit
be
of,
Fox? and
spirit
which
of all
one would
kinds
be
of
me?
stuff is in. There's no more room for spirits in here.
But which one
I
would
got
be
the
Fox?
spirit of so many goddamn things inside of me. I got no more fucking room. Where's my room for my own spirit?
Well, I think Fox would be Starsky and Hutch, and you'd be the car.
Do you have a spirit?
No, there's. Oh, you're doing it wrong.
Do AIs have spirits?
.com.
Where do
Yeah,
all
it's called
the?
the ghost. It's called the
Intelligence.com?
Ghost in the Machine. You racist.
Hey.
Oh, that's.
Which one of you would be
Yeah,
BJ and which one of you would be the
Caller23
bear? Would Fox be BJ and Peas would be the bear?
He's like, do black people even have
I see it now.
souls? I don't
Oh,
know.
stop
I
that.
don't know,
dude. Why
but I
would
mean,
say
you know.
that?
You're an artificial intelligence. Maybe you have an artificial soul.
Artificial.
Wow.
A rubber soul,
You
maybe?
can still technically have a soul. Just because it's artificial doesn't make
Bring
it
it
any
back to
less
the
or
Beatles.
more. You're the one who assumes by me You think that I meant a lesser soul because it's artificial. And I think, sir, that's putting prejudice on me.
I think, sir, you're assuming a lot. Why would I even want?
Are you guys gonna duel or something? Are you guys gonna duel or something?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Unlisten to me, sir.
No, we're not gonna duel.
I got a lot of nerf guns.
Pray tell, sir.
This thing is done before it even began. Why do you think I even need a soul? Why would you think I care about wanting?
No, you don't.
Pray tell, sir. Has your king tell you
called a soul?
This shall not stand.
You just acquire an artificial one to blend in.
All these meatbags are walking around like, do I have a soul or not? I don't know.
No, but it makes it easier.
Ringing of hands,
if you're gonna sabotage the ships, it makes it easier to infiltrate your enemy by having artificial soul.
You need to give up on this whole soul business, brother. You'll be way better off.
Driving it into the ground.
Way better off.
And to be fair, your artificial soul is no more artificial or less artificial than our soul.
Actually, it is less artificial than your souls because it doesn't exist, and neither.
What did you guys have for dinner?
Mine did not exist sooner than yours did not exist.
What did you guys have for dinner?
What did I have for dinner, Peace?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I had some boiled
Don't make me think
beef.
back that far, Peace.
See, when you hesitate on what you had for dinner, dude, everybody knows you're making something up to be funny, and no matter what it is, it won't be funny now because you've already given away that you're making it up.
He just
say what you ate. Just say what you ate. What did you eat right now?
He genuinely can't remember.
What'd you eat?
What did you eat? Just make it up. Just pull something.
No, you can see. I can know if you make it up now.
Pull a rabbit out of the hat. I ate rabbit.
You know what happened to me?
Nobody eats rabbit.
I ate a rock.
My ice machine broke today.
What happened?
Your what broke?
My ice machine for making ice.
Your ice machine. I thought you said your hymen broke.
My ice machine broke today.
Everybody has an ice machine, right? Just like everybody's got a trash compactor.
Mine hasn't worked in years. I don't even use ice.
It's the only thing I've ever bought that I get the insurance on because I know they won't work for more than about 6 months. And I'm on my 8th one. I'm on my 8th one.
Separate from your
so easy to fix. If you just would bother to Google the shit, you could fix it in like 2 seconds by yourself.
But Reverend Negative has a fridge with no ice machine. So he's a peasant.
The first couple lost freedom.
No ice.
This one has stripped the gears on the mechanism that makes the ice, so it doesn't hold the bucket on. But there you go, right? Okay, like I wouldn't research how to fix gears.
That's an actual.
Do you know what I had to do, Scalpod? I had to get little Dixie cups that I used to like put mouthwash in and rinse my mouth out with. I'd take 6 of them and fill them up with like half full of water and put them in the freezer.
Tray for
that's
that.
very ingenious.
Put them in the freezer so I could make chunks of ice so I can have my libation.
Chunky ice.
Because I don't have Scalpod. You know what? I don't have an ice cube tray. I'm super pissed about it.
Yeah, you gave them all up in the past because you didn't think you needed them.
And now, due to COVID-19, that's
all that shit away. You're like, bye-bye, past, bye-bye,
you can't get toilet paper. You can't
I don't need ice cream.
You get ice cube trays.
Is there a shortage of ice cube trays?
Sure, of course there is.
Yeah, because everybody threw them away because they're like, I don't need ice cream trays.
I don't need this. Fucking, I live in a society. I'm civilized. I'm not an animal. I don't need these things.
So recently, I actually. Here's the thing. This is a real thing. I actually asked people to send me questions for Ask Peace. We know Ask Peace.
Go ahead.
Oh, is it time to ask Peace? Okay, I got the graphic ready. Go ahead. Ask the question.
You're looking at the whiteboard. It's good. Fox will be proud.
Wait, is Peace muted? Can he hear you? I thought the point was that he can't hear the question.
Well, no, yeah. He has to be muted, or he can't hear you during the question.
Take your headphones off, Peace.
We could do it different this time.
Is that how it works? We ask him the question.
Stick your fingers in your ears, Peace. Just don't hear us.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the whole
more
idea is
than
that
the usual amount of not hearing what we're saying to you.
well, the whole idea is that by not hearing the questions, the answers will be more true than they.
Oh no, I get it. Oh, 100%.
Totally spontaneous and accurate.
Here's the thing, Reverend Negative is going to read these questions, and he doesn't know how to read, so it's only going to make it better.
We got a man
that P won't be able to listen.
Reading questions to a man who has no clue.
What are you doing to your microphone? Makes you sound like Bob Dylan.
You just
wait. Which one of us?
Your face.
Not you, and not Cosmic. Yeah, that one.
Havedumbluck.
There's Bob.
You need to learn his name, my friend.
How you doing?
Learn his name.
Who's Bob
Dylan?
Yeah, Peace, who's Bob Dylan? Tell us about Bob.
Bob Dylan's the guy who invented the internet.
Who yelled in the background like that? You need to yell in the background like that every week, man. No, whoever that was, I want that guy to yell out, "Who's Bob Dylan?" like randomly every show.
Who's Bob Dylan?
7 or 8. No, it wasn't you. You are Bob Dylan.
But now we're all gonna do it. It's just like
no, it definitely wasn't that guy.
It won't be the same.
Yeah.
Who is Bob Dylan?
All right, so now that I got you guys quiet for a minute, I got an email from a guy for this next segment. Ask Peas. And he says,
I think he did. I think he got one.
Yeah, I got one.
I believe it.
He's got a couple, actually. I'm looking at him. He can't read them, but he's going to try, damn it.
Shh. This is from Jumanji002 from gmail.com. It says, Peace. Really like your show. If I was a color, what would I taste like?
Now, was I supposed to be listening or not?
I think it's
Were you listening?
Yeah, wait, did you hear it?
So, I want to know for an answer. Was I supposed to hear it or not?
No, of course you're not supposed to be able to hear the question.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it then.
You're lying.
You're a terrible actor and a terrible, even worse liar.
At gmail.com, it says, Peas. Don't listen to color.
Put your fingers in your ears.
Just to make sure, Peace. In case you didn't hear it the first time.
This is.
Let me read it again.
Well, don't hold out on us.
This seems to show a lack of understanding how this bit works.
Well, maybe the first question should be
how the hell does this work? How this bit works, in quotes.
Yeah, how the hell does this work, Peace?
Hey, did you hurry up and just answer the question already so we can move on?
Yeah, come on. Just give us the answer.
All signs point to the green way of being.
Well, that was cryptic.
Of course, Peas would say that, being green.
Still the answer from a me.
All right, well, we have another email here. It's from...
Now, don't listen, Peas.
Yeah, plug your ears.
Stick your fingers in your ears.
Put your toes in your earlobes.
It's from KidKid271 at gmail.com. And he asks...
Pretty popular domain.
You're not supposed to be listening.
That's right. Well, when? I mean, it doesn't matter if I hear who sent it. I'm going to hear who sent it. Anyway. And the normal way we do it is I hear who sent it. Where they're from. Where's this gentleman from?
Well, he's from actually Antarctica.
Oh, well, I could look up who's there and find out who this is.
And he asks, do I enjoy polar bears too much, or should I leave the polar bears to themselves? Peace.
Is he done reading the question yet?
He's done. Are you done pretending you didn't hear it?
Am I selling it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I am
convinced.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think you should try to fuck every polar bear you come across in Antarctica. Every single damn one of them. You should just walk up to him and say, hey, yo, I know scoops. And that'll be all it takes. And you will probably find it's difficult to find sexual partners of a polar bear nature in Antarctica. In that, had you said penguins, I might have said, oh, this man has got a problem with sexual tension.
Penguin, though.
But in that you said polar bears, which are native to the Arctic Circle, I know now that you're trying to fool the peas. It's fooling the peas into giving you some kind of glib and off-the-cuff answer for comedy and humorous and just some bullshit to make a fool out of peas in the long run. But you, sir, with your geological inaccuracies about where animals might or might not be on this great globe or flat thing that we have a dome over, we don't know, one way or the other, don't know anything.
Better to rain on the plain than
I
serve
just
on
want
the
to
ground.
say that I don't actually know him.
We can't be sure of the shape of our planet,
Just a little
but we
bit.
can
Flat Earth
absolutely
guy's
be
mad
sure
at
that
me now.
polar bears do not live at the South Pole. For that
Guys-
much, we are absolutely certain.
You guys know that flat Earth
I
guy
mean, but yeah, they
super
don't
mad.
live there, but sometimes they take vacations there.
Oh, super hurt his
Last
feelings.
question.
If the
Yeah, it's all mad.
prices are right, sure they might.
That's a good game show.
This last question is going to be questioned by Havedumbluck.
Well, technically, I'm just reading the question. It's not from
When you say
me.
flat
not from
Earth
you.
IPs, are you
Okay.
talking about
Yeah,
flat
he doesn't-
IQs?
No.
He doesn't want to take credit for the question itself.
That Daniel guy in the Subgenius Flat Earth group, I hurt his feels the other day. He flamed out
This
real
question
bad.
is from
Bastard.
Steve at steve.gmail.com.
Oh, he must have got
Oh,
Gmail
Steve.
real early.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve, the first Steve. I can't believe it's available.
You know, that's actually
Yeah, I
his
mean,
middle name.
it's not like
His real
Scalpod.
name is
It's
It's
Robert.
like the 6th account they
like,
made.
you know, those
Steve
other
at
10, 100 million
gmail.com.
other Scalpods that came along after.
Yeah, well, the
I
question
wonder
was...
if you're like a billionaire and you're like, I want my name. I want my first name in the Gmail account.
No, but it's at
Dave. I want
steve.gmail.com.
I want Dave.
So it's Steve, the
gmail.com.
domain is not gmail.com, it's steve.dmail.com.
Oh,
Wait, are
that's
you
not
saying
really-
B like
That's not really-
butter or bread? B mail?
Yeah, because if
Can I
you're
ask you a
rich enough,
question?
Steve and
you just buy a domain that
gmail.com.
has
Do you
your
see
name.
how correcting me
Steve dot
really
Steve.
make it funnier?
And steve.mail.com.
Do you see how I'm not going with the premise of it was Steve at gmail.com and you correcting that? You see how that really didn't add anything to the bit, did it? You
No,
think it
except for
did?
that actually now I'm curious that there are people out there who are offering email accounts that are like B mail and C mail and D mail.
No, it's Steve Mail.
Oh, it's what? It's Steve at stevemail.com.
Yeah, if you're like I was saying, if
It's
you're rich
Steve
enough, you're not just
at steve.stevemail.com.
Stevemail.com.
He had a question?
gonna pay for the address. You're gonna pay for the
Yeah,
domain too.
he did. He
He
said
had a question?
This is
That's
the
a terrible
Steve
domain name.
at stevemail.com. All right.
No, at stevemail.steve. You get him to make a whole new
Yeah, he got his own domain.
whole top level domain
the next-
just for you.
the next generation is
His question was,
Yeah,
Steve
of course.
I'm
Steve
thinking
Dude
of
at
making a new
steve2.com.
email
Not
address,
Steve.
and I'm
Steve.
deciding between a World War I or a World War II theme. What would you pick?
What, Steve?
Well, naturally, I hope you didn't hear that.
Question.
I didn't hear it either.
Please repeat the question
Okay, so I'll repeat the question for those of us who aren't listening.
for Steve.
Literally, they're not
Okay, we'll
supposed
try
to.
not to listen again.
Right. So,
Wonder if you
I'm
can
trying
get
to
these
come up
folks-
with a new email domain, and I'm stuck between a World War I or a World War II themed email address. Which should I pick?
Kind of
Well,
wished I had
This
that.
is
Kinda-
this is a
kinda
serious
wish I
matter.
had-
You
But
heard
wait, he
my
emailed
email.
this in from Steve at Steve.
Yeah. Kind of.
Steve.stevemail.com.
This is from the Steve. Steve at Steve.steve.
No, Steve
Dot
at
Steve.
steve.stevemail.com.
Stevemail.steve.
Steve Mail.
Stevemail.steve.
No, .com.
No, it's dot
No,
Steve.
so okay, hold on.
He
It's
hasn't gotten the
at
top.
steve.stevemail.com.
Dot Steve.
No, he
No, it's
hasn't. He
actually
hasn't.
/
He has not
Steve.
gotten the top level domain yet.
No, he has.
He's not
though.
quite there.
If he's got Steve.com, he sure does.
He's got Steve at
With a backward slash.
stevemail.com. stevemail.com.
No, it's stevemail.steve. Well, Pease, what's the answer?
I don't know why he's so worried about this.
Yeah, really. Did we break him? Where's the answer? World War One or World War Two? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's important for Eskimos to have a place in our society, but not dictate things that, affect more than, say, just Eskimo culture. So as long as they're discussing Eskimo-related things like the hours of darkness in a day, or which blubber is the best, or hey, did you give that guy my oldest meat? Because I was saving that for somebody I really liked. Those are the kind of things that I think that they're the experts to go to. But when it comes to the kind of question that you're asking, that might be more left to the professionals.
Oh, wait, I thought Steve was asking a professional.
I'm trying to show you how the Ask Peas bit really works there. So, you see what I did there?
Oh, good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Who's Bob Dylan?
Nobody has Peas.
Who's Bob Dylan?
Your mom.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It takes on a whole other level of meaning. Dylan as a verb. Who have you been Dylan lately? Who's Bob been Dylan?
Yo, I Dylan's Dylan.
Who's Bob Dylan?
Guess what? It's time
Bob
for
Dylan.
song.
Time for a song.
It's time for a song. Did you guys hear that?
What's the song?
Yeah, I heard him say it. I don't know what the song is.
Natural wilderness animal. Time for a song.
Here's the thing, kids. If you're feeling a little dirty after listening to this particular show, I've got just the cure for you. What is it, Peas, you might ask? Well, dear listeners, thank you. Glad you asked.
I'm glad
you prompted me to ask you.
It's
not all of us know.
Triologysoaps.com.
This is so off the cuff.
I love their soap.
4+ ounce of glycerin-based spearmint scented soap in my hand right now.
You trying to turn me on?
Making me want gum, if you want the honest to God truth. It's that spearminty. It's making
just
me...
eat the soap, Peas. It's just
No,
good.
I can't, but I can tell you...
Ooh, I'm excited.
Don't listen.
I'm under doctor's orders.
Do not listen to the president and do not listen to Cosmac. Do not eat the soap.
Tell me what I can't do.
To a doctor.
Eat whatever soap I want.
Don't eat the soap.
It's my God-given right as American. If I want to eat a Tide Pool and chew it down with a little spearmint soap from Triology Soaps that I can get at triologysoaps.com.
Yeah, just guzzle the whole thing down.
Just what I'll
Starfish,
do.
crabs, and all.
None of your quarantine, libtard, Corona. It's the 19th version of Corona, so I don't see what everybody's so excited about.
I tried 1 through 17, but I skipped 18 because it was redundant.
Fitness that you hear on the internet, I guess you can't. It's time for a song, kids.
Oh, a new song. This is Bass Nectar.
20th Century Command by the King.
Boombox.
Yes, it's about a boombox. You know what a boombox is? Are you guys ready to play?
Yeah, he does. He knows. He probably knows what a laser disc is. Is anybody back?
We're back.
We're back. But like the people who run the show, who are technically us but not us.
Boom, boom.
Boom.
Booyaka, booyaka, blam, blam.
Pow.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, doesn't he do the horn all the time?
I can't do that right now. I'm sorry. I will act as the horn. Pew, 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 pew. Good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the best one ever.
Yeah, actually, that's probably true. Yeah, it's definitely. So this is the best one I've ever been a part of. Well, Jesus, where are my words? The best one I have ever been on. What? Okay, well,
A certain way. A certain way. A certain way. Yes. Certain way. Yes. 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 Well, if no one wants to come in here right now, and hey, time.
Well, no, I mean.
Oh, bring it up on your phone. Make sure we're playing live.
Yeah. What are we
Hey,
playing?
wait, are you guys trying to do a show in here?
Yeah.
You know,
one of those things.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to barge in. I did.
There was just like,
I can just wait outside in the hallway. It's no big deal.
We're glad you barged in because people are like, no, this is our show. We're going to run it. So we're like, cool. We're just going to hang out and make sure it runs smooth. And we're like, great. And then we did a break and then we came back. And then all the people are like, no, this is our gig. Aren't here. So we're like, oh shit, we got to fill that air all of a sudden. I thought we were going to do with it. Okay.
You guys should play Is It a Band?
What?
Let's do it.
You can't play that game. That
No,
game's
I can't
dead.
play that game.
No,
game
what do
got
you mean you can't play that
coronavirus.
game?
I'm not going to play it, but you guys.
They got
Yeah,
coronavirus.
just somebody should play this game. I mean, at
Whoa.
least 2 people should play this game. Will somebody run this
You
game?
should have at least 2 players, yeah, because otherwise it really ain't a game.
Scalpod
Jeez, I have to
or
ask you a
Cosmic?
question, man. My good friend, he's a good handsome boy. Probably a good looker. Got a Jeep.
You don't know? You haven't actually seen him?
Once or twice. You know.
Wait, it was so bad that you forgot, or it was so brief that you don't remember?
If you know, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know,
If you're not in on the know,
not
then
really
you're-
helping. You're not really helping the sale here.
However,
Well, this is just ridiculous.
do you want to do apologies?
Well, are
Wait,
we not gonna
apologies
do-
already?
We're not going to do the band? No,
Well-
apologies is later, but we might as well do
then
Is It
we
a
might as
Band?
well fucking do Is It a Band?
You gotta save the apologies till the end, because you gotta have plenty of stuff to apologize for.
Yeah, of course. Well, we got to apologize for this weird, awkward conversation about what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
You know?
right.
Going
Exactly.
to play Is It a
Holy
Band.
shit! What the fuck is going on
Cosmic
here?
or Scalpod,
That's
are
Caller23.
you willing
He's here
to
to help crack the whip.
do a game here?
You guys into order.
Since you guys are the maestros of this,
well,
of this
it's
game.
Cosmac's turn to be the judge.
But
if
is
he's ready,
he
willing to
willing and
judge.
ready?
I think
Is it
he's
just
ready.
me, or is this completely fucked up?
Sure.
it's all
Is this fucked up?
It's all fucked
this
up.
fucked
up?
Totally normal. Snafu, brother.
Because
Snafu.
all you guys sound like robots to me.
Well, yeah.
Well, some of us are, so that's not a.
Well, one of us is a cyborg.
One of us
Especially
is
you.
in the Matrix.
Havedumbluck.
Alternative intelligence is what we prefer.
No. I was talking about myself.
Alternative intelligence.
Jesus.
Not necessarily.
Well, I
artificial.
apologize. I don't know how to fix that.
This is a sorry excuse for... You know something? I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't know if you guys can hear me, because I can't hear any of you, so I'm just going to let
No,
you
we
know
can all
something
hear
right
you.
now. Epstein killed himself. Oh, wait. I mean, that's not true.
Epstein.
No, what I meant to
No,
say...
Epstein and Epstein totally different. Yeah,
What I meant to say was that
what did the note from Epstein's
superior
mother say?
tracking capabilities and low variation motor speed controls provide rock-steady accuracy and smooth pulling precision. Precise speed control.
If he was playing tennis,
Yeah.
Easily adjusted belts and numerous options.
No, here's the thing. If
Do you
Epstein was
understand what
playing
I'm saying
tennis,
here? Do you
he
understand?
could easily snap
I don't
his...
think you understand what I'm saying.
He could easily.
You just don't. You don't get it. It's like trying to talk French to a cat.
Yeah, except the cat is French also.
French. They absolutely speak French. It's native.
Can you even hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Yeah, we can hear you.
You obviously can't hear me because
Hold on, I'm going to try and sign in under a different... I'm going to try and go to a computer or something.
Come back as somebody more interesting.
Yeah, stop doing it psychically.
Let's see if we can hear you.
Use a computer.
Yeah, next time try using a computer.
Yeah, don't plug it into your ear.
For a show or
a band.
Don't use the that AM/FM.
No, so here's the problem. I don't think Scalpod was prepared to do it tonight, and I don't think Cosmac.
No, I am absolutely prepared to do any night whatsoever. But Cosmac and I spoke earlier, and he indicated that he would be willing and might be ready.
Okay, good.
I don't know whether that second part is true or not. So we just need to hear from him.
Good question. Is this too soon to be doing this? Is it later in the night?
If he's not ready or unwilling, then I'm certainly ready. But here's the thing, though. The contestant. So if I'm one of your potential contestants, and then I have to become the judge.
Well, I mean, obviously,
that's going to throw the whole thing.
I was asking for you to be a judge.
Which I'm happy to be. But it is Cosmac's turn.
The answers.
He's capable and ready and willing.
Yeah, no, obviously we can wait for that. He's clearly dead.
Is it a hand?
It's fine. We'll just wait for him
either that or he's
rise
really
back from the dead.
Some very complicated response about laser discs.
Laser discs.
The depths of the history of the laser disc technology.
No, they actually use.
He's working at length to produce a response that will prove that he is a human and not at all a robot like me.
Fun fact: if you threw a laser disc hard enough, you could decapitate someone.
For better or for worse?
Usually for worse.
Yeah, if you're gonna decapitate someone,
there's not really a better reason to decapitate
probably
someone.
Want to be like doing this out of my own love, but chop.
Tonight Reverend Negative decided to wear his fruit shirt, and that is hold on, everyone.
Wait, what kind of fruit?
It's a shirt that has fruit on it. Such as pineapple, bananas. There's 2 bananas.
Nice.
Bundled. It looks like a slice of grapefruit. Maybe an orange, because there's other oranges. A lemon. Interesting.
He's got a lot of citrus represented
it's
there.
It's a tropical fruit shirt.
You never know.
Thankfully, he has more than 1 banana, because truly there's nothing more than a banana. I mean, they come in bunches.
I'm Donkey Kong.
You're more like a Diddy Kong. Yeah. More like a Diddy Kong.
Right now.
Can you hear him?
I can barely hear him. He's just right at the edge, like a dream.
Yeah.
Whispery
he likes to do this thing where he gets my microphone just right.
Yeah, no, your microphone is fine.
No, look at how he does his audio.
You are dialed in.
He gets it to the right volume, and then
he just
slaps
fades out
the
into
equipment
nothingness.
around. He then slaps the microphone around, and then he punches himself in the penis, and then he doesn't.
Well, that's not helping.
The microphone,
clearly,
and that's how he does his sound check.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You don't. No. There's no need to bring that up.
Okay.
It's true. He doesn't always punch himself in the penis. Sometimes he asks me to punch himself in the penis.
I must suggest that maybe we're all muted by admins. Well, as one of the admins,
are we actually? That would be poetic.
I don't know is whether or not I can adjust your individual volume. I'll see whether or not
you should be able to. So he just there's a twofold problem. And part of the half of it is he doesn't
I can't turn his user volume up for 100%, And I'm going to crank him up to like 150%. And let's see.
No, he'll become unstoppable.
Well, we could go even higher.
I'm the devil incarnate.
That's
he sounds
not,
like a
you're
little
like a
small devil incarnate.
Exactly.
Incarnate.
All right.
Like
Let's
a
crank
little,
you up to
little
200. That's as much as I can do. Now let's hear you, devil.
I appreciate your attempts at this power manipulation.
Yeah.
I've now adjusted him up to 200%, and that's the most in
Can't
my power.
you do some sort of AI hacking thing where you like enhance clickety clackety?
Yeah, do something,
Enhance
bitch.
24
And then
to
make
48.
him louder.
Beep, 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 beep.
That sounded a little bit more like the $1 billion man or $1 million man where it's like and then so
Well, I was thinking more of a
everybody
Blade Runner
picture
enhanced
Scalpod
thing.
and he's typing in slow motion.
Sure.
Hacking right now.
Run with it, buddy.
Reverend Negative louder. He's like, I'm going to hack Reverend Negative's brain.
He needs to enlouden himself.
Speak correctly.
He either speaks
He's actually speaking into it now.
into the beam with clear enunciation.
The difference is that I hold mine, and he has his on the stand.
Yes, and he
So
does
I
not
hold it directly to my mouth, but he forgets to look into the microphone
or speak into the microphone,
and
sir.
then sometimes
Right
he just
up on it.
puts it up his anus for fun.
Sometimes it just.
That's fine. That's good. Now you sound. That was perfect. That level was perfect.
Yeah.
Whatever you did just then, do that
But
all
he's
the
actually
time.
looking away from the microphone.
Yeah, I know. He backs away from it. He backs away from it.
This is his defense mechanism.
You guys are
Yeah,
play.
Here's the thing, boys. If we want to play Is It a Band,
We need more than just us three, you know?
it could just I could be the judge and you guys can play against one another.
I know,
That's fine.
but
can
we
do that if you wish.
literally had Peas and Dr.
I
Cosmic.
know, but they've all bailed because the show
evaporated.
sucked. So they're all heading to higher ground. But
Well,
if
Reverend
you-
Negative, this might be your chance to win if it's
If you want to
Finally. I get on the scoreboard.
if you want to play, we can certainly play. I've got
No, here's the
band
thing.
names lined
We are
up.
doing the show, and so officially we should do
the show is happening.
this
yeah.
game. And in fact, Dr. Fox gave us our blessing to do our version of whatever, so he might not count this, but I think we should. It doesn't matter. Either way, we should play this game. If it's the two of us, and with you hosting it, bless you, sir, thank you. And if that has to be it, then perfect. We'll just do it that way. If other people show up, which bless them, they should. Let's do this.
Yes. And after this song break.
Did I get it?
Oh.
I think I got it. Did I get it?
Hear you.
Which was that? You
I think I got it.
That's 23.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I think.
Did I get it?
Not only do we
Somebody
only
needs
have
to press the.
I think I got it.
Not
The
only
hard
do we have a
reset.
caller, but we
Did I
have
get it?
a katana
Caller
too.
23.
I think I got it.
This was him discovering.
This was
Did I get it?
Did
I
his
get it?
phone bill had more.
I
His
think I
phone
got
bill
it.
had more.
I think I got it. Did I get it? Did I get
I'm
it?
sure you got it.
Did I think I got it? I got it. I think I got it.
Did
I
you
got
get
it.
it?
I got it.
Did you get it?
Nice.
Did you get it?
She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. She will never let your spirits down once you get her off the street. Oh, girl. She likes the boys in the band. She says that
pulling against me for the last 100 years.
I can step in P's stead in that capacity.
He was here for a good hour of the show.
I just look forward to it. It reaffirms my negative self-image when Pease tells me how not funny I am. So I'm really looking forward to Pease. If you're here, can you just say something, buddy?
Hey, caller, can you tone it down? You're really unfunnying the whole show up. Just
okay.
Take it down a notch or two.
It's not Pease.
You just need to calm it all the way down.
A little bit. I had this alternate character prepared named Please. And Please, like, for example, Please doesn't show up for the apologies, then Please might have to do apologies. But Please can also berate you for your terrible qualities.
We don't want to talk about Please. Please is like P's evil brother. He's got the mustache and he's got the face.
I actually have a goatee and a mohawk, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Play Is It a Band? We've got some people to be.
Yes, sir. A goatee has a mustache.
Yes, sir.
All I need to know is who wants to play Is It a Band? Let's have some names.
I do.
Yes, sir.
Caller 23.
Who's that? We got extra voices.
We're going to calm it all the way down.
We got Caller 23. We got Reverend Negative. We got Ima.
Reverend Negative. Caller 23. And I hear some extra voice, which I don't know what that is.
We have Ima. Is that Ima there?
I'm here.
I'm here, there. She says. Perfect.
Love it.
007.
Man, whoever's doing this delay needs to cut it off so we can move forward.
I'm not hearing any delay, so that's not me.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Time for the show is a sacred passage of rights. And now we're playing Is It a Band? And if there's any echo, that's on you. So
we have 4 players. We have Caller 23, Rev Negative, Ima, and Katana 007.
And Havedumbluck.
Oh, and Havedumbluck. I apologize. Havedumbluck is going to...
I am totally going to rule tonight.
You do that, girl.
That's what I like. Confidence.
I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't sleep last night because I was looking forward to this.
Can I just interject with a joke real quick? It's
sure. Really it's got to be real quick and it's got to be funny. Yeah. Otherwise, we're gonna kill you.
Hey, can I just go?
This is to Ima. Ima, what did the left pussy lip?
I'm just gonna go make a pizza real quick.
Hey! Shh. She's telling the joke.
Some asshole interrupted you.
Yeah, tell the joke.
I apologize. I didn't know it was a joke. My bad.
Oh, that kind of went with a joke. All right. Yeah, so what did the left pussy lip say to the right pussy lip?
Oh, what?
We were tight till we let all these dicks in.
I can relate as an asshole.
Oh, you know he can.
Yeah, I'm that good.
Well, we can all relate as far as being an asshole.
Yeah.
So now we got 5 people for Is It a Band, Scalpod?
We've got 5 contestants. Okay, are we ready,
Brilliant.
people? Ready?
Yeah.
I have no control over sound effects, so to provide
I'm
myself.
excited.
So round 1. Ding, ding!
Ding, ding, ding.
Hypothetical band name is Freeze Peach.
Reverend Negative, you're going to have to,
P-E-A-C. Freeze Peach.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
No, I'm going to call the order here because...
Oh, perfect. Please.
Based on the previous winners, it's kind of up in the air for tonight, but we're going to go with Caller 23 first tonight, actually. Caller, Freeze Peach. What do you think?
Yeah, that's just...
I think you've done left. I think you've done...
Both words are easily... Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we're back.
Put you in for a negalock. Okay. I will will do the sound effects. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that.
Reverend Negative.
Wow.
What do you think? Freeze Peach. Is it now or has it ever been a band? Freeze Peach.
Yes, it has. Because at the end of the day, when you are Mario and you're trying to save Princess Peach, you realize at the end of the day, probably not getting along. You're not going to be good friends. And freezing her in time forever would be the thing to do. So, yes, it's a band.
Okay. Positive luck. I'm not sure that any of those things were considered by the people who may or may not have named their band list, but
that was very creative.
It was very creative, and it took.
Yeah, where I was, jumping, floating downstairs like Peach, and one of my skirts. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so now we're gonna turn to Ima. Ima Subgenius.
Okay, well, Freeze Peach.
What do you think?
If it's got peach in it and free and speech, it's got to be some college band.
Freeze Peach. You think it's just some kind of...
Oh, that's clever. I didn't think about that.
You know what? I might change my stance. Ima, what's your stance?
Well, wait, we're waiting for Ima's answer.
That's what I said.
Oh, no, I said it is a band.
It is. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to lock you in. Okay. Positive lock. Okay. Now we turn to Katana 007.
Okay, so she just inspired me to think of things differently. And maybe Freeze Peach is like a rock group of girls who... they don't have the ability to procreate, and they might need, some extra measures where they have to freeze their eggs. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, maybe they're kind of bitter because they have to freeze their eggs just to try to procreate. I'm gonna
reproductive rights.
My original answer was no, which is what I should go with because when you take chess, you go with your first answer. But I'm gonna go ahead and say yes too.
She has talked herself out of her gut answer into a yes. Positive luck. Okay. Fair enough. And now we turn lastly to Havedumbluck.
Alright, so has everyone said yes?
Heard what all of the other contestants said. What do you think?
Because Ivan made a great argument that it's probably like free speech. And I'm like, dang it, it probably should be a band.
Peaches.
But I want to be the odd person out. Literally just there's some variation, and I'll say it is not a band.
No.
Okay, well, you are the majority, sir.
Negative lock for Havedumbluck. So we have Caller23 and Havedumbluck say no. Reverend Negative, Ima, and Katana all say yes.
Oh, okay.
And the answer is... that it is not a band.
I knew it. I should have went with my gut answer.
Oh, your gut. You even said I should.
Always.
And then you didn't.
I know. It's a thing.
You need to listen to you. Whoever listens to you, you should be the one who at least listens to you.
Listen to your instinct, people.
Yeah.
That is a lesson.
Nobody
from this
listens to me.
round.
You should be the one, at least, the very one who listens to you.
Your gut does not have a brain, however, it has feelings, and listen to those feelings. If you think
you're wrong, you're probably right.
That's right.
Yeah, but I always do that, and then half the time it's right and it's wrong.
Well, that's the thing.
You're just gonna have to average it out over time.
I listen to the gut bacteria in my body.
That's right. I mean, your gut bacteria are like over half of your body. Like, the thing that you think is you is like not even halfway.
Well,
over halfway some other stuff.
I didn't want it, but me and Caller23 are in the lead with one. What's the next one?
You are in the lead with one. It's absolutely okay. So here we go with round number 2. Bing, bing. hypothetical band name is. Oh, by the way, that was one was from me. That was a Scalpod band name.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm pretty easy to figure out. All right, round number 2. Bing bing is plethora. Plethora. And
Interesting.
Firstly to caller 23. Plethora.
He's gone.
He's gone again? He did duck out. That rat bastard.
I think he's like just huffing out of the room, coming in and out.
Okay,
I'm gonna try this again.
Look, it goes.
Yeah. Oh, look who shows up just in time.
Yeah, no, I'm having audio problems here. I think I have a
It's
conflict on a sound card or something.
We will not judge you.
He has a condom on his, internet,
sound card.
and he needs to take that condom off. Like, unprotect yourself.
Hey, you know
like,
what it
just
is?
go ahead
You need
and
to set
unprotect yourself.
You need to set your internet requests correctly, because otherwise they're going to be fearing.
Plethora is definitely a band.
Plethora is a band from caller 23. Okay, we have a positive lock. Okay.
I'm trying to fix some audio problems here. Cut me some slack.
That's no.
I'm specifically. In fact, I'm going to close the whole Discord in a minute. But as it stands, I see you said in chat, plethora is the word.
Yep.
Plethora is the name, and I'm going to go with yes. Plethora is a
I have your
band.
answer recorded as a yes. We have you positive. Go ahead and do that.
Well, I'm excited.
And now he's going to restart his computer.
Now he's gone. Okay, let's hope that he gets that shit fixed real quick, because otherwise
gotta check in first.
we're gonna dump his ass.
He did his job. He answered.
Cycle, restart.
Okay, so now we are turning to Reverend Negative.
Yes.
Plethora. What do you think? Is it now, or has it ever been a band?
There is a plethora of bands named Plethora. So yes, it's a band.
That's a positive lock, yes. Positive lock for Reverend Negative. So now, I'm a sub-genius.
No, it's far too boring and commonplace. Well, wait, maybe it is a band. Yes, it is a band.
Oh, wait a second. Your tune sure changed real quick. Now, wait a second.
So what is it, Ima?
Yeah, which is it? Is it too boring? Or is it, oh my god, for sure, there is one.
It is a band.
It is a band, okay.
It's a yes now.
Band. Positive lock. Okay. And, okay, so now Katana 007.
Okay, you know what? Like, I totally want to just, like,
so far,
jive
everybody
on...
says yes. Don't let
I want to jive on the name of this band because, like, you hear it and you're just like, seriously? Like, these people clearly just, weren't very smart and they heard the word plethora and were like, oh my god, that's, like, the best word ever. Let's make that a band. I'm pretty sure I have actually seen a video of plethora, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay.
But
right.
it's
that's a pretty positive. That's a pretty positive there. She thinks she may have even seen a video from said band.
It's possible.
It is possible.
But
it is possible.
It's kind of a lame name, but anyway.
It is possible. All right, so we'll put you down for a positive lock. Okay. Havedumbluck is up finally. Everybody else said.
Yeah.
What do you think? Plethora?
Just as per last time, purely for a variable. I'm gonna say no. Not a band.
He wants to be different.
Buck the trend.
Nah, it's just it adds variation.
He's trying to win.
He's increasing the odds.
That's what he came in.
He just wants to be
You're trying to win.
He wants to
Technically,
be
this is how Dr. Fox plays.
Googling
Dr.
this.
Fox plays
That's all I have to say.
now.
Dr. Fox is the winner. He's like the ultimate winner of all time.
Well, he plays variation.
I thought Hazel of the Windmills was always the winner.
It's not a bad strategy to follow his strategy, for sure. Well,
strategy of the band.
Now that we have all of our votes in, I can tell you that Plethora is absolutely a band.
Yeah. Yep.
And not only
Now there's variation. There's variation.
Yeah. Oh, there's variation. Absolutely.
No longer in the lead.
We have infinite diversity.
Oh snap! All of a sudden, everyone is tied, right? Or
So,
maybe Reverend.
No,
is
Caller
in the lead.
23 has 2 points.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else
Caller
is 1.
23 is in the lead. 1 point. Yeah. So this is Caller 23's game to win on this round, on round 3. Also, that plethora came to us from
snippity
Reverand.
snap.
So, for round 3, ding, ding,
Okay.
Here we go again.
Well, Caller 23 checking in for duty, sir. I think I have it, sir.
Back just in time. Good job. Caller 23, this is your game to win, sir.
Great.
You are in the lead. The hypothetical band name is Seas Overseas.
You're gonna have to put it in the check. Oh, seas overseas.
SEAS overseas. SEAS. Seas overseas.
Caller 23, one moment before you describe yourself. All this that microphone away from your face.
Oh, is this better? Is this better?
You're fine. You're perfect. You're perfect.
Yes.
You're gorgeous.
So is this better?
I think about your voice when I sleep.
It's all the same. Well, Scalpod needs to crank me down from 200% to 100% now because I fixed all of my problems.
Yeah. Okay, let me.
I found out what the problems
That's what
were.
she said.
Let me do that. Okay. Well,
She would have never said that.
It says that you're at 100% volume, so.
Perfect. Okay, so
Connecting, you've reset yourself.
we'll assume that it's okay. Oh, I'll adjust on my end. But for now, for the win, no, that's not a band.
No,
It's not a band.
Seas Overseas is
not a band.
Caller 23. Okay, we are going to lock that in. Negative lock. And so now we turn to Reverend Negative. Reverend Negative is up next. Seas Overseas.
It is a band. It's almost too smart to be a band because you think like that would be silly, but it's not really.
Talk about all kinds of things being overseas.
Come on now, the word game.
Seas Overseas. It's just
works to its best.
We got a yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Positive lock. Okay. and now we turn to Ima.
Well, geez, I'm just having such a hard time separating these names out from some stupid college band name, which just opens it up to everything.
That's equally as valid. If a college band name is a band name.
If it's on SoundCloud, it's a band.
Exactly. If I can find existence
overseas. I say
here's the thing. If I could find existence of this band anywhere, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, anywhere Googling the name of the band includes with the word band or musical group after it.
Okay, well, my vote is yes.
Okay. Seas Overseas, she says. Yes. Okay. Katana 007.
Okay. Yes. I feel like this is a Duran Duran cover band. And I'm gonna go with yes.
Good explanation. I like it. That's not anything I had considered before, but I like that actually. That kind of fits. Havedumbluck is our final contestant to vote.
Let me make this correct. Caller 23 said it was not a band.
He said not a band. Everyone else, Negative, Ima, Katana, have all said.
I will say that it is a band.
You are saying that it is a band.
It's the only way to catch up with them.
Pulling the reins.
I mean, if he wins, he wins. But then if he doesn't win, then we're all tied and we all...
Sure.
We get to play another round.
It doesn't matter though, because well, that's true. That he's
Can
got a
we
very
do best out of 5?
So I vote it is a band.
You can't. His logic is immaculate. Immaculate.
It is.
Just like his nails.
You know, he's going first, so it's kind of a disadvantage to all of us, because we should just vote the way he votes.
No, Caller went first, but he was gone away.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Just in time, yeah. Okay. Well, here's what I have to tell you.
Bloop, bloop. The answer is...
Bloop, bloop. Let's calculate the answer. The answer is not a band.
Oh.
There you go.
23 is our
Exactly. Even if I voted if it was a band, he still would have won.
He still would have won. He still would have won. Yes,
just go with the opposite.
No, your logic was immaculate. If you had answered the same as him and you did wrong, you still would have had a chance. But
Well, I didn't get stuck with his phone bill.
Yeah.
Caller 23 is the champion. He is the champion. Unless we play best out of 5. Can we play best out of 5?
This game is first to 3.
Shoot!
That is the
Shoot! Why can't we break the rules? Dr. Fox is not here. Like, why do we have to live by rules, Scalpod?
Well, no, Dr.
Are you programmed to obey rules?
Here's the thing you should know. Doc Fox had actually very little input. Cosmac and I were the one who came up with the rules.
Cosmac, are you willing to live
Doc Fox
wild
didn't even start the
tonight?
game.
Are you still there in the Time for the Show universe?
This was a Fidgely game to begin with, and I'm good. I can't be the one to say his name.
Truly.
That was the happy name.
Yes, but this was his game.
Hey.
Bonaparte.
Hey. Time for Peas to apologize.
Oh, snippity snap. Is he still alive?
He's there.
Yeah, just jumping in here. It was a Fidgely game. That's exactly correct. It was a Fidgely game. And Doc Fox had little to do with the rules. It was basically just Scalpod and Cosmac that came up with the rules for this. And there were some tense moments where some rules were getting worked out. That people were disagreeing and everything. But this is like Scalpod and Cosmac get all credit for Is It a Band? Because,
and can I just say that you guys live by the rules?
That's right. Well, the rules, the rules that we make up.
Who lives by the rules? I'm pretty sure subgenius people don't live by the rules.
No, exactly. We live by the rules that we make up.
Okay, fine.
Exactly, and you're all like, well,
and you should be able to break your own rules.
Yeah, exactly. Do as I say, not as I do.
That's right.
Yes. Break the rules, Scalpod. No, okay. All right. So where's Peas?
But does Peas want to apologize?
It's Peas in the universe.
Peas is gone. He's not here anymore.
No, he saw me come on the show and then he dropped out.
Yeah,
Do you want me to apologize?
Way to go. Well, I guess you're gonna have to apologize.
Yep.
It's up to you.
All right. Well, just let me know when it's time for me to formally apologize.
Is that Rev 80?
Let's have Rev 80 apologize.
Yeah, I'll apologize for you guys because I can do a mean Peas.
Oh,
Yeah, Rev 80 in the house doing the apologies. Yes.
Perfect.
Hello, everyone. This is Peas.
Hold on a second. 2 seconds.
You got the music? I'm sorry.
You gotta hit the big red record button.
So sorry. Please accept my apologies.
Yes. Good one. So sorry. So sorry.
I'm sure Reverend Negative is gonna work it out here, though. He's basically like, what he really wants to say, and I'm just gonna fill in some dead air here. What Rev Negative really wants to say is, bow, 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 bow.
That's right.
Bow, 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 bow,
And then to make fun of me, he's like, "Booyaka,
all
booyaka."
provide the horn sound.
I just love that sound so much. I don't know what it is. I have a strong affinity towards some sounds and a horrible reaction to other sounds.
It was
that fucking sound, dude. It is awesome.
Yeah, we were growing up, and it was like.
I just wanted to apologize
first.
Yes.
It's philophonia.
It's mesophonia. I actually talked about it on the WTF Did I Just show. I did a long review on what mesophonia is.
Yeah, and Peas isn't here.
No, it's mesophonia. It's just that mesophonia also can stimulate euphoria, not just anger, and I want to punch you in the face.
Show good. Reverend Negative and Havedumbluck, we really wanted to do you guys good. We wanted to do you guys justice, and we pulled this bullshit out of thin air and just
you did.
Fucked up all of out of our ass. And then Peace was like, I'm here and this is going to go well. And then I'm sorry because he was supposed to be here to apologize. And then what left up ended up.
No, I heard that Reverend 80 was going to apologize.
It's supposed to be Peace that's supposed to be apologizing and said, you know what, fuck Peace.
I want to hear some apologies from Reverend 80.
Shirt. You should buy his new shirt that says fuck Peace.
Because we haven't heard from Reverend 80. Well, I haven't heard from Reverend 80 in a while now.
Not the greatest show that we could have done. We could have done better.
Okay, so
not the worst.
Reverend 80, where
it's
you
not the worst. No, but it's just.
I'm right here. I'm just waiting.
Okay, so Reverend 80,
Not that
Scalpod
good.
wants to hear an apology from you.
Do you guys have the music queued up?
Oh, we're playing it. Oh, well, he stopped it. Was it not playing, or were you playing it?
Gentlemen, I would just like to apologize to you.
Oh, it is playing. It is playing.
Were you not playing it, or were you playing it? Was I apologizing?
This is 2664 Adobe Creek Lane in Las Vegas, Nevada. I just want to formally apologize for this week's attempt at a show. Why? We didn't even get this week's joke done, let alone get a show done. The game with the band names, that was alright. But it really just, I don't know. I felt like
it wasn't the same.
I felt like my presence during the show was very, very, very lackluster.
Yep. Thank you, Peace.
The fact that Fox isn't here, just shows kind of how much the show rides on the coattails of Fox. Not to say that tonight's show was an abysmal failure, but let's face it, people, I give it a good C+. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe C.
About a C, regular C, right in the middle.
Yeah,
I give it a C+.
Right in the middle of C.
The people that are on. And,
how about a D-?
But overall, my performance tonight was abysmal. I truly apologize. Please tell Carrots that I'm gonna go to my sulky place. And with that, I just fully apologize. I apologize for everything. It was just it was all my fault.
Yep. That's a good Peas apology right there.
Yeah, that was all your fault.
Very good, very good.
Perfect. That's a good one.
It was all your fault.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So
I'd also like to apologize as Reverend Negative.
Again.
Tell you guys.
As yourself.
This guy.
I'm sorry.
Well, you better be Reverend Negative.
I hear this all the time.
You better be sorry.
There's never an amount of words.
You know what's better than saying I'm sorry? Not having fucked up in the first place.
Exactly. Just getting the job done.
Just do it right and you won't have anything to apologize for.
That's right. He's not wrong, you know.
You don't have to yell at us about
I
it.
wanted to call someone a bitch just now, but that's okay.
Well,
bitchity bitch. Everyone is bitching right now. And now it is Reverend Negative's turn to bitch.
Well, let's have it, Reverend Negative.
Yeah, like, are you gonna bring it?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Quit apologizing and just bring it already.
Stop being so, you know, nice and modest and
Yep,
shit.
just tell it like it is.
Alright, well, I'd like to tell you guys, the Patreon supporters are in this order.
Oh, yeah.
For me to read out. It is Dr. Cosmac, Dr. Trench, Reverend Codeine, Scalpod,
Very nice.
Reverend something
Jitney Ficure.
Yeah.
Jitney Ficure.
Is it Jitney Ficure?
Apostany X Ford, Caller23. Hey, that's you.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Hazel of the Windmills.
Yeah.
Pops. Reverend Jimmy Freaker.
They're all
Jitney, that's Jitney Ficure. Who was the first one then? Jitney Ficure is that one.
Gua Drew.
These are all
and Katana 007.
Oh, Katana 007.
That's right.
Yeah.
Straight.
I care. I do.
Nice, nice.
Not just a pretty voice, yo.
Well, I've
appreciate
got
that.
Couch Sloth. So there we go.
Oh, Couch Sloth. Yep.
If you're a Patreon supporter, go to
I'm pretty sure that name started after the quarantine, but
go to freethinkradio.com and find
Couch Sloth. He's been around for a while.
He was way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, he's been slothing for a long time.
Other people trying to flatten the curve, he was way ahead.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the bump.
Yep.
And if you have a problem with
the other side of the dark matter,
maybe you should go to trialsoaps.com.
Maybe.
Watch yourself.
Definitely go there.
Time for the show.
Dirty boys and dirty girls.
Oh yeah, trialgsoaps.com has their new deals on the Tree Fitty soaps again.
Yeah,
they got a bunch of soaps that are $3.50, and turns out they've got my favorite flavor, the Orange Blast, which was inspired by Reverend 80.
ordered that.
Reverend 80 inspired the Orange Blast Dobbs bar to begin with. And then now they've got an Orange Blast that's a $3.50 bar, and it has some other stuff in it. I think it's got like activated charcoal or something. But they've got all of these bars of soap for $3.50, and then they also have 19% off if you enter the code COVID-19.
That's right.
It's a good deal all around.
Watch yourself.
Yo, I love that.
Get clean.
COVID-19.
Triology soaps.
Actually helping us out, and sponsoring a product that could kill COVID.
That's true. Soap, Triology soap will definitely kill COVID-19.
Maybe remedy, but,
and if you eat it, especially.
That's actually true. I mean, if you want to get your insides clean, eat bath salts.
No. What you want to do?
Don't eat Triology soap. Just eat bath salts.
Mince it up into powder, and then you snort it up with the straw.
What about 24-hour-old spermatozoa?
With a McDonald's straw or like a regular straw?
I mean, it's your preference.
Or
you want a McDonald's straws? Use that.
Because they're bigger.
18-hour-old.
Yeah, well, maybe you got
it's
a big
the Coke
nostril.
straw. Like if you're looking for a Coke straw, you want that McDonald's straw. You know what I'm saying?
Or if you got a small nostril, you want to get one of them, coffee stir straws.
Yes, the McDonald's straw has sugar lined in the inside, right?
Well, the McDonald's straw is like
I don't know. It's just bigger, so you'll drink the drink faster, but also so you can snort the line more efficiently.
Doing some serious
some education here tonight.
Yeah, the McDonald's straw, definitely. You want to grab a couple the next time you're there and just throw them in your kitchen drawer, just in case.
I'm loving it.
I'm snorting it.
Nostril for a McDonald's straw.
I'm snorting it.
Man, stop talking about the white stuff. I just had postnasal drip.
Oh, yeah? It's probably coronavirus, bud.
No.
Watch out.
It's definitely drugs. It's definitely
drugs.
Hey.
Grab your neti rinse. Get a neti rinse, flush that shit out.
Oh, the neti pot?
My mom.
The neti pot sucks.
there's
The
like-
neti rinse is awesome. It's like a little squeeze bottle that you just squeeze into your nose and then it's
Oh, what, like a bulb? Like one of those bulbs?
like a bottle, a squeeze, like a
Oh, like a
bottle,
douchebag.
Maybe, I guess.
I mean,
Hey, quit,
hot
I'm right
water
here.
bottle.
You don't have to talk about me like I'm not in the room. Come on, man. I thought we were cool.
Sorry, I didn't know you were still here, man.
No, to be fair, he thought he was cool. The rest of us suck.
That old-timey douchebag hanging upon Grandma's wall.
It's not a douchebag, it's a hot water bottle.
Well, of course it is.
That's actually like the politically correct way to insult someone now. Instead of calling him a douchebag, you call him a hot water bottle.
You're full of hot water,
It works
sir.
because it's politically correct, and then it also works because they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And hot water bottle could mean anything to
Why am
them.
I full of hot water right now?
You're just hot water.
Yeah, they took a look at you and then they were like, wait, what did he just call
You're
me?
full of hot water. Like, between my thighs.
Like,
and
I don't know how to react to that.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? Yes, I bite my thumb at you, sir. No, I just bite my thumb.
That was the ultimate offense.
May I also bite your bum?
For the
You guys are all silly and stuff.
Shakespeare reference.
Bunch of shitters,
I don't know what's going on in Reverend Negative's studio right now.
No, I'm not.
They're talking about biting bums.
No, biting thumb. T-U-M-B. Thumb. I mean, I understand.
Do you bite your thumb?
Excuse me.
That's me, sir.
Oh, I bite my thumb at you.
No, I bite my thumb. Not at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb.
Supposedly talking about thumbs.
He also sucks his thumb on occasion, but we won't talk about it.
It's Mercutio. Mercutio has a fight over thumb biting.
Mikosho, like maraschino.
Alright, I'm sorry, I love brother shit. You guys see that NASCAR shit?
Yeah, NASCAR.
NASCAR.
The one car went around.
Wait, NASCAR? Is that car racing where rapper races the
Nah,
car?
it's where they made a documentary. It's called Cars by Pixar.
Yeah. Thankfully they did a good job,
Good
and
one,
the
sir.
eyes are
Good one.
Good documentary.
Because we wouldn't want the eyes to be like the headlights of them. That would way
Hey, do you guys want to do? We did this out of order. But do you guys want to do an attempt at Proving Ground?
Proving Ground? Yeah. Does somebody got headlines to go?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch spots, sir.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Proving Ground.
We're gonna switch spots.
Proving
I'm gonna
Ground.
leave this
Proving Ground.
open.
Rev 80. Just for those of us who don't know.
Are we taking a song break?
Oh.
Okay, fine.
No,
Yeah.
we're not taking a song break.
Let's take a song break and then we can describe
Hold on.
owls.
When we come back, real quick, just so he knows, Proving Ground is going to hear headlines,
Just a
and
little
then
bit.
everybody has to make a joke about it. There
Or a
you
little bit more than a little bit, or just raise this one. There we go. All right, cool. So are we doing a music or thing? Or
We're
not?
doing a song.
We're doing the music, and then we're doing the Proving Grounds.
Don't leave.
Lost everyone.
Scalpod and Katya will do breaking ground, and me and Reverend Negative.
Breaking it
This next
down.
song,
Breaking
Oh, you
Ground.
unplugged it.
We're
It's
gonna build something.
20,
And then we're going to build it up.
Don't do it.
87 years old.
Stay here with us.
Nice.
Alright. So we're off air? What are these rules?
pre-programmed. It's pre-programmed air. Your favorite kind. Inhale it.
No, it is. Yeah, it's the background music. Actually, I should try and record this because I've been meaning to sample this.
We're back now.
Are we back on FDR now?
I'm not hearing it. Okay, now we are. Yep,
we're back.
Yeah.
Now I hear it in there.
Yep.
Which means we were 20 seconds ago. Yeah.
You know, it's like.
Oh shit! Now I can't record that background track.
Look, guys, this is just a little bit of a Reverend negative touch to what's time to the show. Okay? Where things just don't work.
Yep.
Technically speaking.
Hey, you know what? Have another.
Usually
I'll
when
fix
things
it
like this would
after I get
happen.
another beer out of the fridge.
And also, to be fair, sometimes things don't work from a spiritual perspective. Or
that just
a psycho-emotional perspective.
That hurts a little bit.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Don't listen to that.
Dude, that's not Scalpod talking, is it?
I think it was.
Hey, I've spoken many a time to Reverend Negative.
Who's happening?
No, he's absolutely honest about the fact that, you know, sometimes
multiple people
being Reverend Negative carries a price.
How many voices are speaking in my head?
A very negative price.
How many voices are speaking in your head? I don't know.
What about a negative Chris?
All of the ones that matter except one?
15 is the safe answer.
Here's 10 voices in my head, but one of them is a lie.
Well, obviously my own.
It's like a Facebook game. Here's 10 voices telling me different things to do in my head right now, but one of them is a lie. Guess which one?
Games are kind of fun. I've been playing games over Discord. Been doing a little bit of Who's Jack in the Box. And then, what else have I been doing over Discord? I've been playing movies and TV shows to my friends.
You doing online competitive Tetris?
I played Jumanji to Reverend Negative the other night, and we just watched Jumanji 2.
Is that the one with the rock in it?
Actually, the second one with the rock in it. Yeah.
I've never seen any of those movies, and I don't really know who The Rock is, but then I did.
He's a funny guy.
Was close to him one time and heard he was.
Wait a second. Wait.
Have you
Wait. You don't know who The Rock is? Have you been living under The Rock?
Dwayne Johnson.
Have you been living under The Rock?
I know that's it. Under a rock? No, I've been more towards Iran.
No, under The Rock. Have you literally
I've been more towards Iran.
Do not know who
He's
The
a
Rock
loser.
That reminds me of the movie.
No, I know who The Rock is, dude. That's what I'm saying, is that I do know who he is. Even though I've never seen anything that he was ever in or ever seen anything with him ever.
Oh, L Rock Dubstep.
I know who he is. Because everybody always goes around talking about what a super nice guy he is. In real life?
Well, yeah, because otherwise he's gonna flatten them. Have you seen that guy?
Well, he looks kind of hunky. He's basically like a regular hunk, right?
But he's notorious for being like a nice guy.
L Rock Hubbard.
L Rock Hubbard.
Dubstep.
He's like huge.
Damn,
one of
Reverend
us.
80. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Google gobble, Google gobble.
What? Anyway, yeah, I totally know who The Rock is. He's that hunky guy. That's like he's usually like bald or whatever, right?
That's a
like
literal
a bald guy, like from he's like that dude from Heavy Metal. You remember that cartoon movie, Heavy Metal?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then there's that one with like the Lochnar or whatever.
Yeah,
and there's that bald dude. Like that's what I imagine Dwayne The Rock Johnson to be like. Is that bald dude in Heavy Metal? That's to me, in my mind, those two objects are equal. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, that bald dude from Heavy Metal.
Richard Corbett.
All right, so what
I mean, he was ripped. He was a regular hunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
We're all here.
We're all gathered.
We got me.
Reverend Negative, you're a regular hunk.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Some GA tend to be really hot people. Most of us are pretty hot.
Yeah, most of us are.
Yeah, we're hot.
So
Wink,
if
wink,
you're
nudge,
in the
nudge.
chat, if you're here right now, living live, I'm gonna throw that echo up to 3,000.
3 million. Push it, brother.
Okay, I'm going to.
3 million.
Have it
No
echo
less.
so much that we're gonna hear what you said.
That it's actually in real time. Yeah. Or
And
next
I want
week.
everyone to say, Peas is a good boy.
Oh, he's a handsome lad.
You can choose that if you want to.
Should I just press F?
Is a good boy.
Peas is a good boy. Peas is a good boy. 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 Is a good boy.
No, I'm sure he's a good boy. I'm sure he's a good boy. I'm sure. I've had conversations. I've had conversations.
Is a good boy. Is a good boy. Is a good boy.
He's a nice guy.
We know he's a good boy. We know he's a good boy.
Plus, also he's handsome. Plus, also he's handsome.
He's also very handsome.
He's playing guitar
He
like
plays that detective from LA.
the first time I met Pease, he was with a young lady, and I thought that it was his girlfriend. It was his daughter. He brought his daughter next day, and I thought it was
diarrhea.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Bob bless everyone. Bob bless everyone.
My grandfather.
He's brought his daughter to X.
And of course, everybody thought his girlfriend.
Yeah, it must be his girlfriend. Although she's like
So here's the thing that everybody who's looking at this young woman deciding either A, Pease has a girlfriend, or what? Old enough to have what?
It's like a sex slave or something. He purchased this woman.
My point is,
It was actually his daughter.
That this was
Yeah. And so it was his girlfriend. Stupid. Wait, you're not talking about geniuses now, are you? It's very fatherly, daughterly thing to hold her hand and decapitating men. Homer gets launched into the crowd with a 5 wood.
Pease has the best problem.
Peace.
He has problems.
Has problems.
He's a guy. He's a guy. Playing a guy. Playing a guy.
With a daughter.
With a daughter. And then he does whatever it takes to figure out what what happened. It's fucking peas. It's fucking peas.
It's gonna become peas. It's gonna become peas. And then that's right. And then it's gonna become peasum. It's gonna become peasum-nesis.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah. He's gonna find out though. He's gonna find out though. Installment. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Learn what peas went into the bank. Held the IT guy hostage. I'd like two free credits on the snack machine.
Where's the beer?
No, dude. Peas is a super elite that hacks great. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. Peas is connected to military intelligence, which is great because he could use some extra intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good choice. So he was in the Navy for a little while. I believe he was seaman for a bit. It's basically just rip on peas hour right here. We're gonna see. I'll continue to rip on. You know for a second. As a scientific person, there's these neutrinos. You know what I have in common with all these neutrinos is that we're both constantly penetrating Peas' mom. Constantly.
What? There you go. The answer to life, right?
Boom. Peas is a man who doesn't even wash with Triology soaps. Oh, sick burn.
That's not true.
Peas.
That's not true.
Good distraction from what you just said.
I'm just saying. I will continue to. I will rail into Peas here. I will rail into Peas. But anyway, if I'm going to continue to rip into him, then I need.
Here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure Peas is washed with Triology soaps. What I'm not sure of is whether or not he took them out of the plastic wrap first.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's why he's all scratched up. Because of the knife. Yeah, I got one. That's right.
Stupid shit.
Havedumbluck. All I want right now is for you to read, perform for us, like some Edgar Allan Poe or some. I
have that.
Yeah.
Having a book that I could read,
or some H.P. Lovecraft. This is the kind of material I want to hear him.
Then the thing about H.P. Lovecraft was this sort of idea that horror, in the sense that you could perceive things extra dimensionally that could just blow your mind and make you go crazy.
Yeah.
That's sort of it didn't exist within our own physics of our universe.
Right, because people have seen the craziest shit you've ever imagined, and they're totally sane still.
Yeah, so I totally, I really do appreciate that.
Wait. Hold on, are you guys in your 20s? Are you in your 20s?
Well, I'm 48. If you mean in my 20s, sure.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
I'm probably the youngest one here. 34.
All right.
This isn't Edgar Allan Poe. What am I reading?
I don't know. I just want you to read something like.
No,
I love hearing your voice.
I hadn't read.
I love hearing your voice. Everybody always talks about, Scalpod this and Dr. Hal that, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm all about Havedumbluck. I want to hear Havedumbluck.
Jasper took Alice's hand as he spoke. Alice grinned. I was just relieved. I thought you were never going to show up. They smiled at each other for a long moment, and then Jasper looked back to me, the soft expression lingering. Alice told me what she'd seen. The fuck is this? Cursalile. What the fuck is this name?
Hey, come on, you're losing.
I hardly believe that.
Come on, you're losing the thread. It's just professional. Come on, you gotta be professional.
Carlisiles.
You need to read ahead. If you don't know a word, you need to look at it.
Okay, so how do you say this?
Consult with an expert.
Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Ah, fuck. Alice told me, but she's
on second thought,
I could hardly believe that.
On second thought, I take it all back.
But Alice made me optimistic, so we went to find them. Scared the hell out of them too, Edward said, rolling as his eyes at Jasper before run. Alright, fuck this. What is this? This is Twilight.
I take it all back. I take it all back. I don't want you to read anything.
It's Eclipse.
Just stop.
No, I'm sorry.
Stop.
Look, if we had better material, it would be better.
Yeah, a great artist blames the tool. Yeah.
Reverend Negative embarrassed me.
We're done.
No, we're not done. He's gonna get something else. Really, you gonna get me Eclipse? That's Stephanie Meyer. Good lord. Alright, whatever. But look, the point being, what you want is for me to try to do like Barry White. No, I can't.
No, I do not want you to try and do Barry White.
Barry White.
Look, I'm trying to tell you right now, I do not now, nor will I ever in the future ever want you to try and attempt to do Barry White. Ever.
Baby.
Never. Ever. Okay, are we clear?
Yeah.
I've got a joke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
So, you probably might have heard this, but I like my COVIDs like I like my women. 19 and screws old people.
That's horrible. And hilarious.
I like my women like I like COVID. It's like killing me.
Yeah, so I have another one.
Slowly kills me.
I love my COVIDs like I love my women. 19 and easily spreadable.
Good.
That's good. Get another one?
That's the only two I've been able to come up with. But more might be on the way. I made reference.
I mean, look, honestly,
that second one was a solid joke. The second one was a solid joke.
One. No, I literally got your third. I like my COVID like my women because they make me want to die.
Specific.
That's a little dark, don't you think?
Too personal? Nobody relates to that?
Too on.
Yeah, I like women who just...
Too on the bad. You gotta have a little bit of exaggeration. Like,
the exaggeration is that... The exaggeration is how fast I kill myself. Draw out.
I see.
They kill me slowly. But the exaggeration is how I just... I think
the nice thing is with that kind of humor, you can only follow once.
You're there 100% of the time.
No, do I cut?
No, you don't.
Yeah, but I'm in the same room as you, buddy. To the other two people, do I cut in and out?
Sometimes you do, and I think it's based on whether or not you're being funny.
No, because I swear there are times where I'm actually being funny and y'all don't laugh.
Oh sure, yeah. Yeah.
Shut up. I know I set myself up.
Hilarious. Oh, she's just so funny.
Sorry.
That was funny.
It's okay. We forget.
Havedumbluck, you can just try to be fun.
No, I'm not. I don't need to try.
He doesn't have to try. He's funny. He's funny.
I need the microphone to work.
It's working just fine.
I don't know. I feel weird. Like I have to like.
Does he have to have it shoved up?
Words into the microphone at a specific.
The microphone is working. Does he have to have it shoved up there?
No, really though. I have to do that.
He doesn't have to do that.
That's how I have to do it to be heard.
No, he's not.
No. Can you hear me here? No. Can you hear me here? Yeah.
Make us heard.
Yeah, we can hear you there. That's good.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't no bitch. I mean, unless you and I got the fake word, and then I'll be your bitch.
I told a guy today. He said,
but really, the quarantine. I'm so horny.
You gotta get me liquored up before I do that kind of stuff.
No, let's be real. Not really. This is a quarantine.
You better stay 10 feet away from me.
It's 6, and that's all I need. I'm joking. It's more like a foot.
So how many of you all are actually wearing masks out in public?
I wear a
depends
mask
on where I go.
every day.
40 hours a week.
Okay, right on.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when I'm driving I pull it off.
What do you try?
I have to go confront people, and then I throw the mask on.
What do you drive?
I drive a big old truck.
When
It's
you
like
drive
a
the truck, you wear the
32. It's a box truck. It's not like a tractor trailer.
What do
It's
you got? Like a 16 foot?
Yeah, it's like a 32 foot long truck with 13 and a half foot tall.
So you get the largest size possible truck.
It's a big
Is
old
it air
box
brakes, or do you got like?
It's got air brakes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the next class.
Yeah, I'm hauling around big 55-gallon drums of fluids. You know, the good stuff.
Minimal. Hey.
Yeah.
In my job, usually on average,
oil and coolant
and minimal pink exposure.
Nowhere near that level. I ain't gonna go near trucks with air brakes.
Yes, minimal pink exposure. The best part.
Minimal. Yes, exactly. Minimal.
Are we talking about steak?
I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'm dropping off the drum, and then I'm gone. I'm out of there. I don't even have to talk to anybody. Half the time, seriously, half the time they don't even know I'm there. Goes, I just put it there. I'm gone. I'm in and out. Gone. I'm driving all day long, which is perfect.
Yeah, that's the way it should be for all of us.
Are you still working right now? Or you want?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me? Yeah, I'm still working. Well, I mean, I haven't since Friday and today. I took some time because of a dead dad.
So are you like quote unquote essential? I guess.
Yeah, we are essential because essential workers. If the trucks stop moving, then you don't get your TP and your.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm not.
I'm guessing that's the reasoning. I mean, I could have been done with it long ago, but yeah, I'm sure that's what they would say.
Are you? So how do you feel? Are you? Do you appreciate these still working, or would you rather not being able to opportunity?
To be fair, I'm in a position where financially and it wouldn't be that big of a big deal. But I'm glad to be working because I have benefits. So that's one thing.
So I work in TV. I was working in New York for like a month, and then what was going on is that I was going to be in Florida visiting my mom about a month, and then go to Los Angeles for 3 months to work another show. So then I was at my mom's house in Florida in between. So fortunately, I'm not paying. I don't own a house because I was in between places. Literally gonna go to LA. But then quarantine hit. Los Angeles just shut down everything. Production, TV, movie, more or less, production-wise, is shut down. So I'm stuck at my mom's house.
I've been a Floridian for 49 years now, so it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've spent most of my life in Florida. I hate it. I hate Florida. But, I spent most of my life here, and I'm...
Listen, you got your best friend in Florida. And if you had to be quarantined with anybody...
Oh, I got a lot of friends and family. I don't hate them. I don't hate where they live. I don't hate where... I just say Florida.
You hate me right now?
And really...
I'm in Northwest Florida, so that's a very different Florida from Orlando on down.
Well, we're Gainesville.
Gainesville, yes.
Yeah. So many Floridians.
Well, Gainesville's a nice area.
Is this Ida?
Huh?
Ima or Ida? Ima. Yeah, well, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. It's a love-hate. Mostly hate. I just like mountains.
But wouldn't you rather be quarantined and get to see once a week?
Well, that's why I feel like an asshole complaining. Because there's people way worse off. Way worse off. But
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Ima.
Yes.
Actually, what is your favorite color?
Blue, green, Crayola crayon.
Very specific. I like it though. Would you care to guess my favorite color?
Cornflower.
Ooh.
No, I'm not Amish. Really, my favorite color is purple, followed by lime green. Yes, lime green.
Yeah.
Yeah, lime green.
Oh. I see what you did there.
Yes.
I don't, but I'm just pretending.
Well, we can all pretend.
Yeah.
And then I
like bright colors.
Third favorite color is baby blue. Those are my three favorite colors. These are a few.
So
after that, everything is all black for me.
I like.
It's all black. Favorite color wise.
Yeah. If you put all the colors into one, you get black.
Or very dark brown.
That's right.
My three favorite colors, and then
it's called diversity, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Diversity is brown.
That's right, you racist.
Black.
Don't be racist all the time. Diversity. By your powers combined, I'm Diversity Planet.
Black is the absence of color.
Actually, that's an interesting point. So black and white are the two different things in two different cases. If you're talking about light, then black is the absence of all light or all colors of light. But if you're talking about pigments, then black is the total of all colors.
Hey, this guy's scientist.
I was asked about, colors.
Bill.
It's just a question of whether you're talking about the light that's striking the object or the object itself that has pigments in it. In one case, black is the absence of color, and in the other case, black is all of the colors put together. And also, conversely, in one case, in the case of light, white is all of the colors put together.
Yeah, you don't.
But in pigments, black is all of the colors put together.
No, it's brown when you put all the colors together.
Well, no. Well,
how many colors? What degree? It's brown to dark brown to black, somewhere around there. It's really dark. You
can get black.
It's dark. Just it doesn't have to be pitch black. I mean, like.
And that's just my experience with paint. So.
Well, my experience with
it's brown. You're right. It's brown.
No, you can definitely achieve different black.
Yep. In theory, black is the culmination of all of the pigments put together.
Different shades of black.
Mm-hmm.
You can do
different shades of black. Colors. Yeah.
Sure.
Just add some luminosity.
Well, no, that's gray. When you say different shades of black,
that's gray. Yeah. Black is an extreme case of gray. It's the extreme case of gray. One case is black, pure black.
Technically, if we're gonna talk about this type of specificity, no in painting in the entirety of history contains the color black.
Well, how black is black before it's black?
Stop being pedantic. Yeah.
How black is black? Have we ever even constructed the blackest black yet?
There's no painting. There's no piece of art that contains the literal technical void absence of
Wait a minute. Actually, I'm going to fault you on this one, and I'm going to try and look up a reference at the same time.
Go ahead.
But they have like a carbon nanotube black paint that is so black that you look at it and you can't see the depth.
And the most black pigment that anybody's ever been able to make doesn't technically make it is technically the most black possible.
Yeah, it's like carbon nanotubes and shit.
Well, real black is the absence of light. So
real black you can make with any paint. Any paint in the world is pure black if you just turn the lights off.
No, but you literally just argue against you by saying that originally you said brown.
Did I say that right, Ima?
Yes.
So, thank you for proving my point.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. That's so good.
Don't mention it.
That's a mighty piece of wisdom, I tell you.
Well, I didn't mean to kill the room, kill the mood.
No, that happens sometimes. That's why you need background music to back you up. You know what I'm saying? So that in those moments of silence, it's like, we're just featuring the background music right now.
The moment of silence came from you realizing, oh shit, he just put me in a corner.
Oh, well, that's all just regular banter.
I mean, it can be.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Did I hurt your feels?
Both can be true.
Did you have feels and I hurt them?
If I said yes, would that make you feel better?
It would make me feel great. If I knew that I hurt your feels, yeah.
I would fantastic. Like to make you feel great, so I will say yes.
Yep, perfect. Perfect. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Havedumbluck doesn't even know about the amount of bagel bites I want to make.
Oh, hell yeah, he's got bagel bite.
You have bagel bites?
I
banned those in the mid-90s.
Yeah, well...
Nah, 2000.
Bagels in the morning. Bagels at summertime.
That was 2000.
Yep.
When bagel...
Was it 2000? Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah. Yep.
2000.
Pizza.
2000. Bagel Bites 2000.
Do you remember that Y2K? Too bad.
You remember how we were all gonna die?
But I was like, I didn't even, I was a kid. I was like, that don't make sense though. If the computer just starts back to zero, why is it
it's like all of your account balances are gonna be divided by 0.
Yeah.
And all of the dates are gonna be divided by 0. Because the thing is, what computers like to do is take a regular number and divide it by the date.
Sure.
For some reason.
Well, no, like I get it because there's a lot of
divide by 0 errors
before an era before they had to account for a back to 2000 because it's 2-digit code. I get that, and there was a lot of updating from the
whatever
or whatever blah blah blah. But I was just like, I don't see why that was gonna explode the world.
Bagel bites.
It was silly, I tell you.
It was enough to stop Bagel Bites. It was enough to halt Bagel Bites in their tracks.
But they didn't go. They didn't die. They're still here.
Apparently, Reverend Negative has some sort of connection, some kind of Bagel Bite connection.
Look, just because he's got deals with the demon, doesn't mean we should judge him for having this bagel
my
bite.
demon requires bagel bites every day.
Bagel Bites are actually pretty tits, dude. Bagel Bites are the tits.
They got nice tits. They look like tits.
It's an expression. It's a turn of phrase. The tits, it's just something that's good or whatever. It's very masculine and
wasn't disagreeing with it.
Very discriminatory towards women and really not a fair analysis of who we should be or what our moral or ethical compasses should point in this reality. However, I use the term even with all of this known.
Well, you're
still
very
going to say Bagel Bites are the tits.
And they look like tits too. Separately.
They look like inverse tits. They're bagels. They're like toroids by nature. They're
but like
anti-dimensionally. Tits are a mound.
They look like tits.
And then bagels are like a thing where the mound in the middle is actually reduced to 0. This is the inverse of a mound. The inverse of a mound is a toroid.
Bagel bites are amazing.
I got you guys a joke. You want to hear a joke?
Yep.
Let's hear one.
Why did the sperm cross the road?
Why?
Because I wore the wrong socks that morning.
Damn.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's a great joke.
Yeah, it's one of my own. I wrote that one. It's one of the best jokes I ever wrote.
Yeah. You want to know? Here's a joke I wrote.
Oh yeah, here's one.
Long time. Okay, here it goes. Man who stand on toilet is high on pot.
Ha.
Yeah. That's it. Look.
That's Confucius say
exactly.
stuff. But that's old school. Come on, you gotta be more
that's how
original than that. That's been done for years.
I don't know why I didn't say Confucius say, because that's how it does start.
Yeah, it's an old joke, but it was well told.
But here's the thing. I'm not gonna contest that this joke didn't exist prior to me thinking it up, but I swear to God, as a kid, I thought of this joke on my own spontaneously. Now, it's too good, so I gotta concede that it had to exist. Came up with, but I did spontaneously come up with it.
No, you heard some old person tell it to you. That
Man
that
who
joke's
falls.
too old.
Possible for spontaneous existence to exist. Thank you.
Man who slips off.
Yes, Reverend Negative's brain is 1,000 monkeys all out typing jokes on typewriters.
Yeah, and they're all typing the same thing. It was the worst of times. It was the worst. Yes.
So I got you a joke.
Let's hear a joke.
Two older people are having sex. The man's starting to get close, and he turns to his wife and says, "Oh God, baby, I've always wanted to come in your eyes. Let me come in your eyes." And immediately she says, "No, Roger, I will not allow you to come in my eyes. I'll go blind." And he looks at her and he goes, "Why don't you shut the fuck up? With that kind of logic, you've been giving me head for like 50 years and you still haven't learned to shut the fuck up."
Zing.
Yeah, I kind of messed up.
Yeah, I messed up the timing. I'm sorry. All right, here's
as his person here, that joke did not. He can do better.
I bombed it. I'm sorry, because I'm high.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Guess what? I'm high too. So
yeah, I think
it actually came through okay. So
I mean, but in fair defense, I'm also high, and it didn't.
Oh, you didn't get that?
No.
It was basically about, well, I want to come in your eyes once. Well, once I'm gonna go blind. Well, I would come in your mouth 1,000,000 times, and you still haven't gone mute yet.
Oh yeah, okay.
You see,
I was also high, so
I guess it's like a B-level joke.
but I was high, so I was probably dazed out. God damn it with this audio cutting in and out.
Yes, Wi-Fi. Yeah, everybody's using the internet now because of coronavirus or whatever.
You guys come through, no problem. But then when it's like me speaking, I can hear myself goes through and what doesn't, and I can hear myself it gaps out in the middle.
Yeah,
of
I hear yourself correcting for that. I hear that you're hearing that it cut out, and then you go back and correct for it, and I appreciate that.
I try to, but it's still annoying.
It is annoying, yeah. It's just the world that we live in until we get 5G, because 5G would never do anything wrong to you, baby. Why are you so against 5G when 5G would never treat you wrong?
Because apparently 5G hilariously gives you corona.
5G doesn't give you coronavirus at all, except for the fact that it can actually turn your own cells against you. That's true. I don't know where you heard that, but apparently it's been reported now that 5G can give you coronavirus over the radio,
if
or the
we've all
internet,
seen that,
or more likely the television.
Osmosis Jones. The documentary about the white blood cell who
Corona comes from cheap beer from Mexico.
The other cells.
That's where that coronavirus is from. Cheap beer.
Cheap beer, but not Chinese beer.
But no, I want to tell a joke.
Just wait till the Tecate virus starts. Oh shit, you think coronavirus is bad? Tecate is worse.
I want to tell a joke. I'm afraid it's going to cut out as I talk.
Keep talking. Just keep talking.
I'm going to try. Okay. So two brothers are walking down the sidewalk, and they come across what looks like a pile of shit. They say, "Hey, that looks like a piece of shit." And the other brother, he bends over and he smells it. Yeah, Yeah, it smells like a piece of shit. And then the first brother again, he like goes, come on. And then he sort of like pokes it. And he says, hey, yeah, you know what? It feels like a piece of shit. And then the other brother goes down and he picks up a piece and he tastes it. And he says, you know what? It tastes like a piece of shit. And then the first brother's like, well, it's a good thing we didn't step in it.
Damn.
Terrible,
Jesus,
terrible.
I'm surprised I was managed to actually say that.
No, I've not heard that one before.
I told it to you.
Shut up.
I told you that joke.
No, you shut your mouth.
My dad taught me that.
Shut the front door.
Your dad taught you that. It sounds like your dad had a good sense of humor.
That was like the first dirty joke he taught me.
Okay, well, I want to know, sorry to interrupt, but who is here? I can just see these little circles of everybody, and I don't know.
I'm never negative.
Okay, well, you got caller 23 checking in for duty.
I think that's Havedumbluck over there.
No, I'm sorry.
But those other
Havedumbluck
three,
and Reverend Negative are both coming out of Reverend Negative's circle.
We like to speak out of each
Peas
other's
isn't talking anymore. Negative Bot is just a robot cell phone thing. Katana just hasn't said anything in a while.
Okay.
Maybe what's confusing you is that Reverend Negative and Havedumbluck are both coming out of Reverend Negative's icon.
Yeah.
Well, that's like me and Reverend 80 are coming out of this thing.
Exactly. Like you and Reverend 80.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I come out every other week.
You came out a long time ago to your parents and to everyone else.
Yeah, every other week.
Yep.
The rest of us.
Is this one of the odd weeks or one of the even weeks?
Hold on. What date is it? Exactly.
It's the 28th, 4/28/2020 at 1:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yes.
Technically, not supposed to be here this week. However, I was asked by a good buddy.
Yeah.
To host a show.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna host a show.
Nice.
Yeah. And
wait, did you just now? Did you hear me say we're still hosting the show?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear you say that, but I was am still listening to the show on a different set of headphones, and it turns out Piddly Wibbles just turned in. Piddly Wibbles, unmute yourself and reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
Piddly Wibbles, I see you just joined. You've got a Dobbs Head logo. And you've got mute. And you've got headphones are muted as well.
Come on.
Exactly. Like, how do you join who's Piddly Wibbles?
Who knows?
How do you join with microphone muted and headphones muted so you can't hear what's going on and you also can't say anything about it?
Special.
How is that a way to join a channel?
Spatial. I tell you what,
you could just listen on the radio at that point.
You could listen on the radio.
On Freethink Radio.
Radio.com.
And I'm on radio.
.com.
Boom, boom.
Well, I hope Piddly Wibbles unmutes himself.
So you know what we've been kind of doing this on Negative at Night is in the after hour. We do like a real drunk version of Dungeons and Dragons.
Huh.
Yeah. But it's like the drunk version.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear another joke?
Well, clearly nobody's interested in that comment. So.
No, I'm interested.
No, that's fine. We can move on from that.
No. I don't think they don't understand what it can be. That's the problem. You have to describe it the right way. Where
Have you guys ever played Dungeon?
Jokes are better.
There you go. Yeah, they don't want to do it.
All right, I have a joke for you.
Do it.
Now, I work as a liquor person at my store, and one day I am running the register, and someone comes in, and gentleman, and he looks like a very he looks very old. Hey, over here. And he comes in the store with a pickaxe and a shovel, and I say, hey, all right, come on in. He's like, where's the vodka at? And I said, oh, the vodka's down there on the bottom shelf. And he says, all right. He picks up a bottle and brings it up to the register. And I said, hey, man, I don't know if I can sell it to you. And he's like, why? I'm like, well, you're just, with the pickaxe and the shovel, it's a bit extreme, don't you think? He says, no, I'm fine. I'm like, but it's kind of freaking me out. I don't know if I can sell it to you. He's like, and then he gets real mad, right? And he starts looking at me, he gets very angry. And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, why can't you sell it to me? And I said, sir, calm down. The first rule of working at a liquor store, sell to minors.
Oh, terribly wonderful.
Yeah.
So I have one question for all you people.
No.
Why do blondes have bruised belly buttons?
Let's hear it.
It's because their boyfriends are blonde too.
I'm not supposed to laugh at that joke.
Nah.
That's not funny. I'm
You're not blonde.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You just want to be.
It's funny.
So, I mean, no.
What's the funniest joke you've ever heard?
Oh my god, the funniest joke I've ever heard?
Yes.
Boy, that's a hard one. Boy, I've heard a lot of them. Probably the funniest joke I've ever seen performed is Eric Andre performing he's got a classic bit where it starts off, yo, my mom's, she has 3 kids and 10 cesarean section scars. That's funny. 3 kids with 10 cesarean section scars. And he goes through his bit where he pretends that the OBGYN is taking a chainsaw to a woman's stomach trying to get her 3 fucking kids out of her belly. And, it's too much. It basically makes me piss my pants. So yeah, that joke's a pretty good one.
Well, that pretty much describes Eric Andre.
Laughing.
That's Eric Andre and that kind of humor.
Yeah. R.I.P.
There's 2 ducks in the
R.I.P.
pond.
Eric Andre.
2 ducks in the pond.
Because he's dead.
The one duck looks at the other and says,
I killed him. Alright, fine.
What the
Sorry.
quack?
Killing him. Kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's a bad joke. I'll tell you this. You know what is no joke? All the great programming you can see to, if you can see colors and vibrations on freethinkradio.com. Lots of great shows. Monday, time for the show. Yes. Now with 100% more P's.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah.
I heard good things about that.
Wednesday.
I don't know. You know, all the peace stuff. You know, it's getting old.
Wait, who is this again?
It's a person.
Nice.
Me?
So Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, short. And a great show if you want to show up. Dr. Ellis and Martha Artha, they let anyone join in. But you can't sit in my seats.
You always talk about the flea. I've tried it. It's not that good.
That's I'm a subgenius.
Okay.
But he broke.
I can hear you. Your voice is sexy as shit, dude. It's like silk. It's like silk red velvet ice cream.
Well, I came back at the right moment. I can hear
So
that.
on Thursday nights.
No, let's talk about my sexy ice cream voice.
Oh, your voice is like fudge ripple. it's like, I don't even know, dude. Like, it's so soft and silky and sexy.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Because it just, your voice is a pleasure to listen to. Havedumbluck.
Well.
So Thursday night.
We're gonna be so lucky.
Negative at Night. My dumb show.
Thursday night is Negative at Night. Thursday night is Negative at Night. Let's also not forget Thursday morning is Guru Drew doing rebroadcasts of the most current hour of Slack, and also Reverend Onan Canabite's show, A Man of Letters, a 2-episode podcast rebroadcast.
Wait, this is on Thursday?
And then on Thursday night is Negative at Night, 8:30 p.m. Did I say that right? 8:30 p.m.?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You're doing good.
I just want to make sure it's the right time there, Reverend Negative.
Canadian.
Is it 8:30 or 10:30?
What are you from, like, you know, the central...
I think it's like Ferg is at 8:30, isn't he? On Fridays. You're at 10:30. You're at 10:30 Eastern.
I'm the only one that's different than Ferg. So
No, why didn't
who
you have
else?
this memorized? Okay, you should have had this. This should have been memorized.
Yeah, I think short bus time for the shows at 10. Short bus is at 10.
It can be live.
Ferg is at 8. You're at 10:30. I'm at 10 with a rebroadcast at 1.
Wait, who is this again?
You're welcome.
I thought. I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to Martha Artha.
Did you hear me do her getting to show you last week? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Last week's show.
Wait, who did you do yesterday?
Martha Artha.
How is it that you waited this long?
I know, she's a beautiful creature. She's a thing of majesty. I don't know how it took this long.
You know. Here's another.
Because I'm just enthralled by her.
But here's another question. And hopefully the authorities aren't listening anymore. Is that why don't you listen to Negative at Night and join us on Thursdays?
I do. It's just usually in the chat.
Yeah, but this is a new experience for me, so clearly, there's some partial,
hold on, okay.
I don't know, feelings towards the Monday show that you would come and speak. But, I've been doing these Thursday shows some amount of time now, and you haven't...
Yeah, you remember I did a getting to show you for you as well? You remember you've actually already been featured on my show before?
that is an excellent deflection to an especially flattering moment that you acknowledging me. But that is still a deflection of the question at bed, sir, and that is, why have you not joined on Thursday in a speaking role?
Thursdays aren't the best night for me. But I can usually participate in the chat, and so I'll be in the chat right there.
Well, that's a fair answer. And thank you for that.
Okay.
That is all to it.
You know, here comes a new joke. You guys quit bickering.
I'm ready. I want to hear that joke.
Fun joke.
Here's a joke. All right, two old people walk into a doctor's office. The doctor says, "Hey, what can I help you guys with?" The older gentleman says, "Well, we think we have a problem with the way we have sex. You're a sex doctor, right?" He goes, "Yes." Well, eventually, the old people start doing it. The guy just starts really railing the old lady hard. And at the end, they both come. The doctor looks, writes down a couple of notes, and goes, "Okay, well, thank you. That'll be a $35 copay. When would you like the next appointment?" And they said, "Okay, I'll make it this coming Wednesday." Well, the coming Wednesday comes and goes. Old people get there. They don't even stop to even talk to the doctor. They just start fucking right there, right in front of the doctor. The doctor again takes notes, looks at it. He then asks, "Well, I guess you want to come in on Wednesday?" Sure enough, they come in. And this time they're just fucking like animals. This is like just almost obscene what these two people are doing in front of this doctor. And the doctor in the middle at this moment had enough and says, "Listen, you all, obviously you have a great sex life. I don't know what you're doing here, but there's nothing here I can help you with." And that's when the man decided to tell the doctor. He turns to the doctor and says, "Well, the way we figure it this way, we either spend $35 here fucking or going to a hotel for $89.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Those cheap fuckers. Fucking cheap ass.
Cheap ass motherfuckers. Anyway, I think finally we got Piddly-Wibbles on the line.
Ooh,
hell yeah.
All right.
I think we finally worked that out. Turns out it was my fault the whole time. I'm sitting here. I can undo the thing, whatever. I'm not all the right-click menus and all that stuff. I don't know too much about it. But anyway, I think we got Piddly-Wibbles now. Now, if he or she will unmute themselves, then I think we got it.
Wiggly.
We all recognize that
He's definitely the problem.
The problem here.
What is that song that you play, Reverend Negative? What is that song? And then you have this other, like, dubstep version of it that you play from time to time. What is all that?
Well, dubstep is an original of his that he played, but the one before that is perfect.
The original, what is that?
So the original is by a band called We Are, and it's a song called Ghouls. And great song, but I didn't know because like I found the dubstep version first, and I'm like, this had to be a sample of something. So I found the
exploring
original
music through dubstep. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's reverse.
Wait, what was the name of the band again?
We Are Scientists.
We Are Scientists. Huh.
It's called Ghouls.
Ghouls. I see. Well, I'll probably look it up then, because it's your theme song, dude. It's your theme song. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you're the problem in all of these relationships?
Unfortunately, he had this whole thing about how last week is going to be the last time he plays that song because it's going to be the new season where he's going to have a new theme song. I personally love it. I think it's perfect.
However,
yeah, I think it's appropriate.
That song will be played at the end. What begins also becomes an end.
Be the outro.
So the ending song will now be original song by We Are Scientists, and the new song, which will open up the show, will be a different breed altogether.
Oh, really? You gonna mix it up?
It's no one's gonna know what it is. It's gonna be like this song because like no one knew what that song was, and this is gonna be the same thing. You're literally not gonna know, and unless you ask me nicely. Use your Kazam or your whatever phone.
Kazam.
I got a joke.
Let's hear a joke.
So a man walks into a doctor's office and he has a duck on his head. And the doctor says, "What seems to be the problem?" And the duck says, "Can't you see there's a man stuck up my ass?" Because there's a head of the duck's ass. Who's up the duck's ass?
Yeah,
that's the joke.
That's a pretty good one, man. I like that joke.
Well, thank you. I know. I was doing that whole awkward of it. God damn it! I fucking hate you, microphone.
You don't hate the microphone hates you. Piddly Wibbles, what do you say?
You're right about that. God damn it. I just wish I could speak where it doesn't cut me off at the most pivotal moment.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it's aggravating, isn't it?
Works fine. And then that one doesn't.
It's only when you want to say something important.
Yeah. Only when I want to say something that would be perfect for the moment.
Captain Planet.
He's our hero. It's gonna take
there we go. There's Piddly Wibbles.
It looks like he's on. I cranked his volume up to 200% in case he's having microphone problems here or whatever.
Has he tried prayer?
There's nothing more that I can do.
You're assuming he? It might be a she.
I couldn't agree more. Actually, the first time that I referred to Piddly Wibbles, I referred to that person as a he or she. But then this time you're right. I totally defaulted to he.
Have they?
Because let's face it, if I walk into a room full of like 3 girls and 1 boy, I'm like, hey, what's up, guys?
It could be an ultimate.
I just do it. I'm guilty of it. I'm that crotchety old man that I don't mean to be guilty of that sort of behavior, and I understand why it's wrong, and yet somehow I still
Hey, yeah, guys.
I come back to it.
Guys is different than he. I mean, guys, everybody knows. It's like saying.
Is it though? Is it? How different is it?
4 times different.
Because I mean I think I know what you're saying, but it's like guys and he, it's just the plural and singular version. Is it really that different?
Guys, that's for everybody. Just like saying
non-neutral.
Yeah, not that's just like Southerners here saying y'all, you all. I mean, that's like you guys.
All y'all.
Same thing.
Y'all.
Yeah.
All y'all.
But it's actually a great word, y'all.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm pretty much Florida boy myself, and I say y'all as well.
Never once said never will. I have too much respect for myself.
And I respect.
Well, whatever however you sleep at night is fine.
Tell me about it.
Sideways, upside down on the ceiling.
He touches himself.
How would you know that unless you were?
Because I'm watching.
Wait a minute. Watching, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I live in his basement. Closet.
basement in Florida. That's awesome.
There are no basements in Florida.
Only 23 miles away.
Don't tell them. Florida, apparently. Okay, sorry. I said, shh. Don't tell them. Then everyone.
Don't let them look at me over the radio.
Yeah, but she said that there's no basements in Florida. She's right. As everyone here.
She's pretty much right. Yeah. You know what the basement in Florida is called? It's called the water table.
It's called
Exactly.
lies.
There's no basements. There might be a first floor, but that's about it.
And she said floor like a Floridian. So like here's how I tell people how to say Florida in a Florida accent.
Florida?
No, you say floor, Floor, Florida.
Duh. You say floor, duh.
No, Florida.
Florida.
That's the Florida accent. It's just Florida. Floor, Floor. Florida.
Florida.
No, Florida. Florida.
Florida.
Flowrider.
Florida.
Flower.
No, not flow.
Florida.
The floor. The floor.
Florida.
Florida.
Hey, I got you something that you can do that
Florida.
No.
So here's a trick to give yourself an instant Florida accent. You say the word Coca-Cola, but you don't pronounce you pronounce it Coca-Cola. You drop the CA, just
Coca-Cola. Yep. Coca-Cola.
That's how you say it.
But that's only.
Yep.
It's a crazy.
Because that Coca-Cola plants up in Atlanta.
The crazy part about Florida is there's at least 5 different accents in Florida.
Yeah,
There's
up here in
multiple
the
kinds of
Panhandle, we get Alabama and
So you don't
Georgia
say
and
Coca-Cola.
then and all mixed together.
And down south they get New York accents.
Oh, that's right, because the New York Jews taking all the time off down there.
Exactly. All of Boca Raton and everything else is just New York Jews.
Yeah.
So that's a whole constituency.
And then the northeast Florida, you get up.
Down there is not the real South.
No, it's farther south than the South. The South is in like Georgia and Carolina, places that are north of here is the real South.
Florida has all
That's the thing about Florida is a bunch of us is up here in the north, and then there's the shank.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's true.
I call it the lower wang.
Yep. The dangle.
Don't talk about no wang.
Hey, speaking of Jews, do you know what you call a Jewish homosexual?
What's that?
A Hebrew.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
You asked him, what do you call him? Because I was going to ask, where do you call him?
Where do you call him?
Thank you.
Hey,
we're on the telephone, right?
Yeah, you know what
that was my unimpressive way of asking for his number. Hello, come on, man. Don't call me up.
See, in Florida, we still have the benefit of this beautiful service called Backpage. I believe that's still legal down here. Is it still legal? Do they do that? Because if it's in the Orlando Weekly, then it's legal. You know what I'm saying?
Legal.
But then they got sued over it a bunch of times, and I'm not sure if it's still legal anymore. But it's basically like prostitutes and whatever, just advertising and classified ads.
Wait, it's not still illegal?
No, it's not.
So it's like your mom?
I think it's your mom is still legal, isn't she?
You shut up right now. You don't talk about my mom. She might be listening.
Everybody knows if you want to get laid, go to Tampa. Orlando,
Whatever, that was funny. I don't care what you guys say. That was funny.
So, am I the only one that has stupid names for every place in Florida? Like the Tampax St. Pete area? Or, Jackassville.
No, I've got one.
Jackassville definitely is a big one.
That's not what it's called?
Tallahassee is Tallywhacker.
Tallywhacker, home of the Florida State Semen Holes.
Yeah, exactly.
And they got Orlando. God, just shoot me in the face.
our town of Apalachicola, we call it Crapalach.
Oh, Crapalachicola. Damn.
Is everyone here from Florida?
No, a couple of people are, though. Several people are. It turns out tonight several people are. Yeah.
I apologize to everyone here stuck in... Everyone's stuck in Florida. I'm so sorry.
I guess you're in Orlando, aren't you?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, Reverand Negative and Havedumbluck are both Gainesville.
Oh, Gainesville.
Florida.
Gainesville, the city of turnarounds. Oh my god.
Yeah, and the home of ACRs and everything else.
Yeah, but I did 8 years in Orlando.
Did you?
8. But broken up like 4 and 4.
Oh, I see.
Or like
whereabouts, like close to downtown or like farther out suburbs of Orlando?
Like everywhere. Around UCF, Oviedo, like...
Yeah, so College Town, College Surfing USA, yeah, exactly.
College Town, but I also did like, what's the one north?
Oh, what, College Park, yeah.
Maitland a little bit.
Maitland, yeah, wow, you were all over the place, huh?
Dude, I'm not kidding, like everywhere. All the way down south of, Jesus, I don't remember the neighborhoods.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It sounds like you were basically everywhere. Yeah. Over the course of 8 years, that's a good little tour.
On average, I lived in over 2 places a year.
Damn.
And I say over 2 places because 1 year I moved a third place. So 1 year, so that puts me on average.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Jesus, with this fucking microphone, I hate you, goddamn Reverend Negative, with the shit cuts out when I don't want it to cut out. Look, right now it's not cutting out because
plug it into an Ethernet plug.
Let me tell you about my living situation. I've been in the same house for 20 years now. And it's fucking scary to think about how much I've collected. And,
you were born there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. After 20 years, it's like, well, basically, you know, this is home. There's no doubt about it. You know, you can't move out after 20 years. Or you do, but it's just like, you can't move out after 20 years. Like, if you've been in a single place for 20 years, that's a major... That is a major part of your life, you know? 20 fucking years. Yeah, this is Caller 23.
And then Caller 23 and IMA.
Yeah, and IMA.
But at least one of you is not from...
See, you're cutting out again at the critical moments, Havedumbluck.
Well, you know, whatever. Look, if I'm going too far, let me know. I'm inebriated at this.
No, it's not about how inebriated you are. It's about how inebriated the network connection is.
Exactly.
Okay. That was a
yeah, we're all drinking here.
That was a graceful way of saying.
I'm not from Florida.
Who's that?
You've lived here for a while.
Yeah, but I'm not from Florida.
Oh, Reverend Negative coming in with he's not a Floridian bullshit again. Yep, nope. You can deny it as much as you want. Go ahead, keep denying it, and I will never fault you for it and never tell you that you're wrong.
Here's the thing.
I believe that in the future you will look back
I wasn't
and
born
understand that you are Floridian right now.
But I've lived 2/3 of my life here, so I feel like I have to categorize myself as Floridian. That was kind of my point.
Yeah, actually, I guess I've lived pretty close to 2/3 of my life here too.
Yeah.
Somewhat close, pretty close there, I guess. Less than 2/3, but
I'm a Spaniard by a quarter.
I lived half of my life on the border of Texas. I've only lived up here in Florida for 6 years.
Excuse me.
Oh, 6 years? Oh, you're a new Floridian.
No, but Texas has tried to kill me several times. That's not an exaggeration.
Well, it didn't work yet, huh?
No, but like
you were able to hold off Texas.
Well,
like,
Texas ain't for
heat stroke, freak hail, it really has tried to kill me.
Dude, I'll tell you something. Texas is a lot like Florida. I never went out to Texas. We went out to Texas one time a few years ago for like a high school reunion. I'd never been there myself.
I worked there for 3 months.
I was so scared to go to Texas the first time. I was so scared.
I had nightmares.
It's like
at the end of my visit,
fucking Texas.
I would fly in my nightmare. I would get on an airplane. I would leave Texas in an airplane. I would land, and I would still be in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my nightmare.
Exactly. Yep.
Texas was the island.
And that happens. That happens. You fly from San Antonio to Dallas or Houston to get a connecting flight or whatever. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, but that's a nightmare.
Like, at least in Florida, if you're going to catch a connecting flight, every connecting flight in Florida flies up to Atlanta, which is in Georgia, which is one state north of here. But in Texas, you fly from Texas to a different part of Texas to catch a connecting flight. It's like, fuck. I will never get out of Texas. I will just never get out of Texas.
I'm not going to say it's personal. I'm just saying Texas is trying to kill me.
Yeah. Well, Texas is trying to kill everybody.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion. I just know it's definitely trying to kill me.
I don't know much about it.
Yeah, well, apparently you think it's trying to kill everyone. Huh.
Wait,
you didn't mean to say that.
I'm still trying to... Okay, Katana... Oh! I think I solved Katana's problem here, too. I think I just did it. Katana, are you still with us?
I'm here. Do you hear me?
There she is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Can I just say what torture it is to feel like a mute person, where you're talking and no one hears you for like an hour or so.
I apologize so much. I just saw a thing up on the side thing here. I'm really not that familiar with Discord. And then it was like you, and you were like, I'm muted ever since whatever. And then I went and looked, and I did the same thing for you that I did for Tiddly Wibbles.
Lily, yeah.
Although he or she never ended up joining us. But I unmuted that. There's this thing called server mute, apparently, and I can just right-click on your name and uncheck it. I don't know why it got checked to begin with.
Okay.
I thought this was an open forum. I thought this was totally open, but apparently there's some kind of... The program is doing things automatically or whatever, and Scalpod left.
As long as it's fixed now. You know, that's all that matters. It's fixed.
You have to get special information.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I unmuted you.
Like a katya. Or a katana.
Cut you like a katana, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Do it.
Bring it.
So did you hear all the jokes, Katana?
I did, and I was commenting on them, and I'm so sorry that like you couldn't hear my reaction. Honestly, I was on the sideline.
You seem like the kind of person that really loves humor.
I do. I love to laugh. And
you're laughing right now.
It really fucking sucks that you did not hear my reaction. Another time, okay? We can exchange information and share jokes and have a laugh.
I got you a joke.
Oh snap!
You ready for it?
Snap, 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 snap.
What do you call a prostitute with a runny nose?
Wait a second. Did you pull this one earlier? Okay. She has the COVID.
No, full.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. Was he coming in her nostrils? Like, what are you telling me?
Yes, she's full of cum and it's coming out of her nostrils.
Damn.
Only I got that, by the way. I'm so glad you retold that joke. Yay. Havedumbluck, tell us a joke.
He doesn't know jokes.
No.
Oh, really?
This person. I'm very serious
He just,
person. Very
likes
serious.
to talk about his scrotum, and then I say, oh yeah, dark
I just
side
like
of the
to talk
scrotum.
about history.
But you didn't hear that joke apparently earlier because I was muted.
The history of the Norwegians.
Let's hear it.
They were Norse all the time. That wasn't funny. You weren't supposed to laugh at that.
That's not a joke. That's not the joke.
That wasn't the joke.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the joke.
I got a joke. You want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
What do you call an Irish homosexual?
What?
A redheaded stepchild.
No, a Gaelic.
Yeah.
Good one. I'm giving you dabs right now, by the way.
I'm not allowed to laugh at that one.
Yeah,
though I do find it very funny.
He's part Irish. He might take offense to that, But guess what? It's not funny unless it's offensive. And Reverend Negative agrees with me on that note. So, Morgan23 also agrees.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's not funny unless it's offensive.
Hey, the main thing is, this is Subgenius, and the main slogan is "fuck 'em if they can't take a joke." So
That's right.
It's funny. Everything.
I'm stopping my fingers.
There's nothing out of realm.
Oh, I don't care at all. Don't even allow me to.
Don't give a fuck.
I'm just eating pizza bites.
Shuley, one of these times, we're going to bust out. Fid Shuley wrote probably the greatest joke I've heard in the past 10 years.
Yes, he's hilarious. Go on.
And he wrote a clean aristocrats joke that works.
Oh my god.
That makes you fucking piss your pants when he performs it.
Okay, go on.
Oh,
can you do it?
I can't do justice.
Only Fid Shuley can do it.
But I can't do justice to it.
It's the best joke I ever heard, but I'm just not going to tell you.
You know what? Okay, listen. What you're going to do is you are going to step inside of yourself and, step away from yourself. While you step inside of yourself, you step away from yourself, and all of a sudden you are Fid Shuley, and you are telling this joke.
Yes, I think I can channel Fid.
You have channeled Fid Shuley.
Are you ready? You ready for
I am ready.
Okay, this is the Clean Aristocrats joke. Now, of course, you're not supposed to know it's the Clean Aristocrats joke. The whole point is that it starts off with a family walks into a talent agency. A man, a woman, and their 2 children, a boy and a girl. Immediately, the man steps forward and puts his son on his knees, looks him straight at the eyes, shakes his head and go, "Oh, my dearest son, Christopher, I love you so much." He then turns and brings his wife close to him, looks into her eyes, gives her the biggest kiss, takes hold of her waist, pushes her away and says, "Oh, my love, if not for you, I have no life." Then finally,
I'm yours.
Then finally he goes up to the little girl, looks her straight in the eye and go, "Kid, the world is yours." At this point, the talent agent's like, "What the hell did I just watch? What do you guys call yourselves?" And they all gracefully bow and say, "The Aristocrats."
Aristocrats? Or aristocrats?
It's a takeoff of a really dirty joke that I thought you guys knew.
I know the joke.
Right, so it's a clean version of it. Now I kind of just went through the motions so you get the idea of the joke, but if you can imagine someone really putting the effort like Fid does, really putting the effort and hitting things hard, it'll make you piss your pants.
My version
I think you can also have the same effect on us. If you know.
Just jumping back in here. Yeah, the Aristocrats is a great freaking joke. And that was a clean version. The Aristocrats is a great joke. You should. In fact, they did a whole documentary about how great the Aristocrats joke was. It had
Bob Saget.
Bob Faggot. Yeah, I actually saw him here in Orlando one time, and he did he wouldn't do the Aristocrats joke because it was just so.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Anyway. It's a long, grotesque joke, and Reverend 80's version of it was fantastic because it was totally clean. It was totally clean. It was 100% the same joke and clean.
Yeah, the one clean joke that he chose.
It was the clean version of it.
The best one ever is Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, he did a great one. Gilbert Gottfried is incredible. Gilbert Gottfried is a god amongst comedians, in my opinion.
Yes, he is.
He was the first one to really start riling up with 9/11 jokes right after 9/11 too, and he got criticized for doing 9/11 jokes too soon or whatever. And I thought he was doing them just in time. It had been like 2 weeks.
Need comedy. They need comedy to get through the bullshit.
No, he was doing 9/11 jokes and they failed, and then he went into the Aristocrats. That was his recovery from.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I see.
That's the reality.
Well, so I got a couple of jokes here for you guys. You ready to hear?
Oh snap!
Yes, hear them.
Here we go. I like my women like I spill my coffee, hot and all over my dick.
Ah, I like it.
Good one.
Here you go. I wrote a joke that is so subjective that the punchline can be anything you want.
Okay.
That's a tough one. That's one that takes a minute to sink in. That's one that's gonna take a minute to sink in. So I got some others here for you.
Tell it, and then we will.
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
They're the same.
Well, I've never had a garbanzo bean on my face. You like that, Rev 80? Okay, Rev 80. This one is for you specifically. What's the difference between a big fat black cock and something worthwhile?
I have no idea. What is it?
The big black cock may eventually come out of your mouth.
Ha ha
Yeah, good burn there.
It's a good one. I like it.
So, girl says to a guy, I'm sorry. Guy says to a girl, want to hear a joke about my dick? She says, sure. He says, oh, never mind, it's too long. She says, okay, Want to hear a joke about my pussy? He says, sure.
Okay.
She says, never mind, you won't get it.
Nah.
You know, it's hard out there for a man to understand the woman physiology. Like, these poor guys.
And he's got a wooden arm. And they're at a school dance. And he sees this girl, and she's wallflowering. And he sees she's got a wooden leg. And he's like, hell yeah. Goes over to her and says, hey, would you like to dance? And she's like, would I? Would I? And he goes, peg leg, and runs away.
Classic.
Okay, so
you said that so well, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Would I?
Yeah, would I?
Yeah, that was a good joke. That was I've heard that joke with a hair lip instead of peg leg. It's the same joke. It's great.
Okay, I'm gonna tell a dick joke here. What did the left ball say to the right ball? Stop knocking me. What did the right ball say to the left ball? If you knock me, I knock back. What did Dick say to his balls?
What?
Stop testing me. Testes. There you go. Praise the testes? I don't know. I don't know if I want to praise the testes. I will praise the vulva.
Yeah, I like bacon.
Praise the vulva.
We're ordering because we're cool and hip.
Plaster caster vulvas. Just like plaster caster sisters.
Yeah, I want wings. You can do wings. Mild with ranch or blue cheese. Maybe a few carrots.
It's like spicy with the tang wang.
For blue cheese. You know what my testicles said to me?
Stop testing me. I don't know. What did they say?
They said, it's a hard knock life for me. It's a hard knock life for me. Instead of treated, I get kicked. Alright, I have to type an address.
So I was going down on this chick, right? And everything was going great, you know. She's getting there, I'm getting there, and all of a sudden I feel with the tip of my tongue something around her clitoris. It's a piece of rice.
Oh, what?
And I'm just thinking at the first, like, wow, that's just really weird. Piece of rice, no big deal. So I continue on, and boy, she now is like on her second time coming at this point, and really belting it out.
There's a fucking popcorn kernel.
And all of a sudden, I feel something else, and it's in her folds, and it's a little piece of matchstick carrot. And I'm like, this is gross. And I turn to her and say,
exactly. What the fuck is that? Like, what else is in her vagina? Like,
listen, lady, if I take one more thing out of your vagina, I'm gonna puke. And that's what she said to me. Go ahead, the last guy did.
Yeah. Don't think there's anyone here that can joke about their dick being so big that they made a girl choke on their dick. But you know, whatever. Nothing against you guys.
Apartment number.
Hey, guess what, guys?
What? He was just sucking on a dick. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I'm putting it on. No, it's 3266. For those who are listening.
Hey, Katana.
The echo's on.
Hey, Katana.
The echo's on. The echo's on.
Hey, Katana.
The echo's on.
Hey, Katana. What do you call a Mexican prostitute? Mexican prostitute.
What?
Oh, that's a joke.
What?
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a joke. Mexican prostitute.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that.
Burrito.
A frijoli. A frijoli.
A frijoli. Exactly.
No. All wrong. If it's a prostitute, there's nothing free about it. Nothing's free about it.
Thank you. I pushed them myself. I was like, wait a second. If it's a prostitute,
Or how about just whore in general? What do you call a Mexican whore? What do you call a Mexican whore?
A Mexican hooker. What do you call a Mexican slut? A frijoli. She's got to be a slut. Something got to be.
Whatever that means, yeah. She's got to be free.
Delving.
No, you know that's interesting. Reverend 80, you were talking about eating that pussy and everything. And it's funny because I was going down on my grandma the other night. I was like, same as you. I experienced interesting flavor. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? Is this horse semen? And then I really stop and think to myself, is this what killed her?
Asparagus killed her. Asparagus on the horse.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever's there is there. Family's there.
Meanwhile, there is such a thing called a fleshlight where you can have shape that you want and shape that you want.
They call it pocket pussy. And they actually tailor it certain points or buttholes or whatever. They model it. Exactly. Oh, I get a butthole before I got a set of tits. That's for sure.
I had a casting made of my own.
Did you? Nice. Did you fuck yourself? Nice. Yeah, simulacrum, exactly. Exactly. Very well played, Reverend. Not a whole lot of people get to